Thursday morning, yes. Yada onyame ase se enen so ode adom yen. Disa wotem nka na chese wo nkwa. Menim sa ahoden wo hɔ a, nanso se de atie bia na obɛhye ne ho animonyam na wamane nkunim di abotire no ayekese wo so. Facha television Daybreak Jumadi efisa abre kopem se nundu ebebo Kofi Kojo And Afia. Yetena ase a yesum yemman Ghana. Yente ase ne yenjidie ne se ese so man Ghana fa ne ntoma pa efra di ye afamude wonso ye wa afamude na ka kire onuanom se anopa nso ya tena ase a yesum yemman MCR team ni nyina ye de obi bia ase me boss ho ye de anageza anopa bibia hihye yi cameraman a wo boa yen anopa yi wonso ye da won ase news team a wo boa nema anoma anopa bia ye nya bi de bremo no yada won ase have a production team. We are excited to be here, and that's what it is. Anope the African proverb no ebro abibre mu abebuo the ubon krata said the ensa akano no ye no ebeche eno achi yebenya akwanya ne mampani akasa agudie mu nsem enso nkomo wo ho a ye de ne nyina bro na afi nkomo no de mu tre no ye biebie mu de ama ho ne nyina mu wo ho akwanya se wo ne edi nkomo. We are active on our social media platforms. The interaction is very interactive. Yes. Say, okay, mami nyanto actually anopadodo. Nti wanha na akofa asema bre kufidie yenya boso a obeti free. Anopa nso me manenti free. Me manage na faako. Na bibia aye boko de amaye. On Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. Yes. We are active. Facha television. Sana will send a voice note, text message, and a WhatsApp messages. Afa brain 020-754-3637. 020-754-3637. Would come your way with the question of the day. Yes, we'll tell you what is happening around us. But ene emrashe bedwam won besan ahye wonyuma se watena se na waye de SS woye. Enkomo aye Tifi Bank of Ghana so ye no akire mu se sika de ebi aba se ohwe Ghana economy no a wom se niema ahihye yie kama pa nanso wom se amanfo confidence won expenditure as a niema ye but niema nyina dadi obi atia da bi ukodwa so a amanfo te wo twen se e baba beto ade I'm for say yeah, but ubia nya de am for spend this kasa. Nti eno nso abeyo how. Na wonwa ote kwen wo phone so anu akohwe no. Bank of Ghana say mobile money. The month of April. In fact, we have first quarter no. Sika pa Jack. Am for the high transaction nya sam ketwa. 493.2 billion. Jack, I'm for sending you. I'm for sending. Minim do a bow in chain, but I'm for sending ska. I'm for so receive ska in Yasam Gatwakra. Charles Emisa, a bushia for and now what day hospitals me and sa Akujina court. Doctors and now for age a kahon. One say one more pet 20 million cities na near a CC yen no. Omo de adrojo omo kra Attorney General din komo and also what said the new patriotic party MPs no kasa gigri dendende on fa omo asem nyehwe on fa omo asem enyehwe Felix kwacho fosu no din komo no kire mu se mampanin John Dramani Mahama na mamuo no ankoyi a womo a enene nam wa kire ye pese ye succeed no Womo succession plan eso mamfa so owie no o kire mu se womo wa ban mu a ya pa womo so meboa mampani no ne nya adwuma no enche say bi fa won niema na wo mu free mu because won botae ne say won pese won succeed mampani so won pese won succeed mampani dia na omo mmoa ma amamu no enko se de sese ko nti enche kra won wa wo sa vision no say wo boaboa won ho na wo free aban nim na aban no epem ko na anim anopai enkomo we num ene ne aka Dr. Muhammadu Baumia enu awudi nkomo na wo kan kire the support base titru ne members of parliament wo mrahye bedwam ho say wo mo aboa won ho na 2028 no wo mo na Ghana fo beto aba ama wo mo na wo mo aba abebu o man Ghana anopai sa nkomo nyina ya de bebreo but the African proverb for this morning. The African proverb for this morning says, he who loves money must labor. He who loves money must labor. That's the African proverb for this morning. Afia.
Anopai, ya ebi brema bebuo, ya de ebremo no, ya se, nia wopesika no, esese woye ejuma. Upese wunye sika bebre. Na wofrɛ odefo a esese sikanya no a wo hwehwɛ no wo yɛ ho adwuma. Yes, success doesn't come on a silver platter. And yes, wote ho a na yedie prom ye ne nkoso no a wo pɛ no abamu ama na mom. Esese wo bɔ ho modern. We make effort say we be ye adwuma adru wani so ade hunu no ehu afei esese wo de ahodi mu ahohyeso discipline aka ho na wo de enwenta so determination epiano afei wo wi a na wa persevere wo de nsi ye wo se de tie bia but aye we me pese me dru ho enu nti meye ho adwuma na madru ho eba saa sane wa pecha obra ana sa wa brabo e wodaache no wo hu san kakran na udru ho eba obia owo life goals odi bibia si na ni so sa wo pesa wo ye no daache no wo free ase sabre ya no wa ye ho adwuma enti okuani ya wo pese odua nobaye na eso prom na wotwa eton edibie na wonya so sika no wonim ne esese woye saa na adwuma ye ni nso a wada sori anopa na wadware ekwa adwuma no wokoduru a wonim ne esese woye a edi na adwuma mu yedie ebeba woye footballer ana se agudini a dia woye bia ewo agokansie mu no wonim ne esesa woye a ebeboa wo ama wahye goals ana se wadi nkonim ewo agudie ya wode wo ho ahye mu no saa na student yesuku ni nso enim se wansua de a daache success ya wo hwehwe no nsa enka every say exam ne ba na wo mo a wo ho a wode twen a enya de a ubeduru ho enti ne tofa bomu no ne epesa ye ka nyina ne se ye nipa yi yemfa adwumaden enka ye dada anamontu ho efisa wotena sena do nsa hya odam refam meyem na maye ne manya anya nenam na wantu anamon amfa daache ani suade hunu ho a ani suade hunu no ankasa nante ema won chen ti se wo dreaming kwa dia eyesa obe dreaming but wo dreaming wi a entena ho ye ho adwuma biri wo mojani pem ko wanim emfa ni ha ani ha kra de yi na kwa yi twetwe baabi na da bia fa moja foforo ne ahoden foforo epem ko animu sade be ya ne wo hwehwe ama wo daache no ebetumi abamu ama wo enti de wo pe sika bebre no wɔyɛ ho adwuma ansa na sika no aba anɔpɛ yɛ kakra wani ɛda ase bebree
right this a wunya ne saapɛ na wahyɛ ase ɛde bi ɛbɔ bra anɔpɛ question of the day so if you were not in the faith you found yourself ɔsomo a wowɔ mu no gidie no a wowɔ mu no sɛ nya wo ne ɛwo tu mu ɛna wunya akwanya na we take decision nka saa ɔsom na mu na ɔbɛwɔ anaasɛ nka ɔbɛsesa wo som no sɛ nya wo ne ɛwo tu mu ɛna ne yɛma wɔ akwanya ɔsom no a wowɔ mu no ɛno mu na nka ɔbɛwɔ anaasɛ nka ɔbɛsesa wo som anɔpɛ that's our question for the day nti odi wo hu mu ayɛ na ɛba na yɛnso yakenkan ama mansan kofi
Ofa
na ho yɛ
fa nyankopɔn na dom bibia bɔkɔ so so bibia bɔkɔ
maka kyerɛ yehowa ne mehwɛfo
for wabo wine color
bibia nhia me
wabo wine top and down
Afia kofi deɛ ɛtɔ me kae colors is wo ho problem
oh there is so wabo wine top and down
nti now the dia ode so na so
say
wine color
yeah wine
deɛ hyɛ me
yeah and anya wine that's a wine color
me monya bra yi ho adwuma
oh fine that's a wine color that's a wine color that's a wine color
oui
yeah that's wine color yeah fine say look cool wine color
hey na accent yeah
the gold
oh yeah you look good you look good
you look good man
oh yehowa Afia ɔsom na yɛ wo tu mu no ɛnɛ sɛ unya akwanya ɛyɛ saa ɔsom na mu na wobɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛwɔ ana nka wobɛsesa wo som no
me bojo so manage ho
manage deɛ wo
me de hoahoa me ho manage ɛwɔ mu enti ɛno I will choose Christianity over and over again.
I see. Kofi
ofa
obɛsesa wo som ana
ofa se mesesan me ade mensesan de me ade mensesan no bet un say
bet baby
your principles bi wo hono ma asumni bi de ye adwuma ya na ye mefe especially Muslims say Muslims wo principle bi wo hono ma omo chaade pa omo chaade omani
obɛsesa wo som no ana wo nsesa
me de mensesan no
ade
because me hunu say ofa as a Christian there say be Christo amayate ase say ono nko ane okwan na wo fa so dia kɔ neja ho no ono ne okwan no say omayate ase ono ne okwan na ekwan be bi na me say akɔfa so bi ono ane okwan to ono wo say medi na chi ti Christo de odi na chi a na ye say bibia koyi di ama wo fa ti me be dia personally there ebe ye din
kanya de obɛsesa
no ba Muslim for principle bi a eye me fe
say you fan say obɛsesa
de be no nche say mesesa no tina me bo ma ba so no
say na anu ya na ema omo ewo Muslimi sum nim eba be boy amane say wo mo mpanimfo be pene a ye ma wo ho kwan na wo mo nware emfira bonten nti e den a ebi be ye ofe wo be pese wani beje ebi ho but ye ma wakwanya sesa wo som a
ya bi ende
ka ba bia wo no
no a
kwa
Kristo di ono an edi na chi
asi di anopai onso obetimi aboa yen saa okwan no so se osom a wo mu ye wo tu mu no se unya akwanya enna obesesa wo som no ana ne ye wo tu mu no eno am na abepese obewo o send your messages I be kind am on our Facebook platform Fachet Television. O send your voice note, text message, WhatsApp messenger, and also you be ma on sa akane akenkan ni nyina ma 020-754-3637. Osomo a wo mu no se ene unya akwanya obesesa sa asom no ana se eno amu na obewo enche de obonkrata se de nsa aka no ye de bebrel there are a couple of voices no unya bretie Former Vice President. I don't know who.
Over Bizuyo.
Okay.
Former Vice President Komayane more de.
Which I more than it.
Oh, what's go any more de? The more de also a casa over. The BNP drew there also a casa.
I didn't come up on. Come on, dear, and you're bad.
Oh, yeah, you're bad. You're bad at all.
Yeah, no, which Yana, my wine.
Oh, fine. The okay. I was like, Anopa, Anopa. Oh, we room here. I was going to dim come. Aha. See, if your office work.
Oh, okay.
Come on, if your office work.
I see.
I'm sure 24/7.
I see.
Yes, I'm good to it.
Yeah, tell you that almost.
And come on, I'm a maestro, and I just know, and I say,
I feel na me ya tene ne ma ni biase. I feel na no pay Martin say.
Of adding.
O se mi sa ade evia. O se bi sa say aden. Anope yen hwe the one krata no say de yensa aka no na yen famre. Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics Adaroma Millennium Constructions waka ho bi. And anope bia ya tenase ade the one krata no say de yensa aka no na ye de abro pepe. As always, we begin with the daily graphic newspaper. Transplantation, transplantation, best treatment for kidney failure, and that's a researcher's work speaking to it. Policy rate stays at 14%. Policy rate stays at 14%, and GCB Bank empowers construction firms with asset financing. The big story. Suspend hostel fee hikes now. Rent commissioner direct tertiary school operators. Man, Daily Graphic, if you are.
Yo, Daily Graphic, the Bokrata no a free commodity no assess the da ye no. Na wosha any more was say onimdini bi ya wabene ewo kidney ya die emu enhwehwemu ho. En why enhwehwemu ni yie en na wabo amane wo Daily Graphic mo no pay. Na sama woka eni se obi nya sa aboya de bia na sa kidney a se wo kwa dialysis ni ade no eye de nanso asam na wie ye eni se enka nipa ne benya kidney emono na wode asi de eho atechema no anamu enti wo ye sa kidney transplant no a eno na beso ne ha no yie sense obefefa dialysis ne enronom ne niema hodo a etesa no nso ha no ano kra enti transplantation no a na research ekyerese ebeboa obi a wanya kidney disease afei Daily Graphic amane ebin ma wobo wose Bank of Ghana for monetary policy rate wo mo de aba na ebra okohia ye no bobo niema ho no ano akwa gina 14% no a ewo no sikakram ya hodo nyina ye dwane koto Bank of Ghana ekobo bosia ehunsi hu ya wode etoso ema won no 14% won ante so no amfa bi nso ameka ho afei ose Ghana Commercial Bank enso so eboa construction firm bi na won mo etimi ama won mo anya ajapade mu sikasem ene ehun kontabuo nyina ehun asem eda Daily Graphic mo na kese pa no Rent Control Commissioner ne office ene rent control atnaye ni nyina na aba abontene no mo se 2026-2027 academic year university won mo SCC private hostels no obesre semo bia mpejane buomu until further notice won mo so mo de nhwehwa hodo pi na egu akwamu wo mo ne stakeholders no ahia won mo SCC hostels no ogusua ne won mo eto kesese de beya obema won hunu hia sa rent control mra ne nhwehwa ye da ho no won bedi so ti adaroma pa mo bia ntutumri campentem enkoto ni hostel fee mo anya sa wo mo ne rent control fo beche ashe na wo hwa ni mu se won mu hye mudie nyina ba wie ya wo mu nyina betimi asigina ye na aboa awofo aboa sukufo na wo mu a wo masisi wo mu adan no so wanya mfaso afiri so daily graphic
na we Afia omo ka kire university for na de no a omo asi no ana ankra de no ka ho asemi
I say private hostels
oh David oh
ene yamfa
campuses na nyina say aside halls no school bia so wo ne de a wasisi
school no de bia wasi ene wo ka ho asem de a
omo fa ne nyina
ankra
ankra ne de
ankra dan a omo asi na o say o behind me dan no asi ka say na mejewa
ntimi
o say na untimi akwai
school de no so no de wo mu ni say de esi santem no say no na ebo no wo form kakra chen say wo pay out no but nhunu kwan e be fa so a ho nyina say protocol ye adwuma
na sa brabo a ye boye no ana Oliver Kanka
protocol
say ye tua medical students fees no mu kopie komfa no che hospital ne ye ba hospital na say ye a ye tua omo school fees ma o be ye medical doctors ne ye nkodi la mu a na woni ne o keka no doctor ni no a wo kohwe ye ne abo ne ho ka ama osi hospital wa wo kohwe wo ba ya o say ye tua ne ho school fees ne ye ni la mu eti enkomo na anu na me ka ho asem che papa ne nkomo no odi no emu ye enkomo ni mo de ba je say engosi ba bia o
enko ba bia
oh
emfa
aba fu asi wo mo dan say wo mo di jisika o te boss no o te ba bia ate ho na o man instructions na o man ye o eye na ebe kwa akosi say o te ase
eno ni asem
enkomo ni ye ba edan ho na nti omo akra o pese oboa wo omo akra sebe I want to go with you.
I said, and say, na rush hour dura. Yeah, dear, Chamini boy. Na national security force says, or more, any a drop of way the boy ni. I feel now for fine. Any about Bejina a station has a car, man, I be fired and I'm hard, you see you. More now or more.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, quite over.
So would you not a year pre-junction now quarter the near Joe 7 cities? I brought a year 4 cities 50 pesos. Na national security so one man.
Na national security all by one fa basi ama.
Oninem.
Eno anso onnem na hey driver men just ahwe.
Oninem.
National security ba no. Fa basi tintin abesi ho 4 city. Ade ankomo na de chewi. Na mba no be cancer no maja for matter.
E say o ma yesa aka ho edranwumra ye paya ye bo no soso. Opamfro.
They be saying yankasa
ye tiawa o. Me say a demand and supply. Sana community. It is a demand level no. Door so chain or supply ne there. We always take advantage. Omo awuji o musika no ko omo tem komo na se. Njo pani bo ho modern. But say be ye ni asem no. The Daily Guide this morning, Afia, your friend's wife is here. Joanna Quay's role in RNAQ company emerges. And this story is a sad one. Landlord kills tenant over 30 cedis ECG bill. The former vice president is on the front page of the Daily Guide with a story. We are jeering to govern Bawumia to MPs. High Court determines Abronye's bail today. I won't push for MPs removal. And that's also from Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, the Daily Guide.
Daily Guide, the Bokrata Ede Joanna Quay, Nymphony Abba, RNA Kill. Richard ni Amakwe, ne yere dada Joanna Quay, Nymphony Ena Edakwe. Na enipadodo no asema omo kan se anada ukuru na bia ne company no onya ne sika eye den na chinchina atwan na wo ye yire nti esese wunya achefa o company no anopa Daily Guide se wo ba amane no ate ase se ba mejo anakoi no o chefa na wo asudi ahodo bebre ewo Richard Niamakoi ne company no enti Daily Guide na kenkan anopa yi ro ahodo ya Joanna aplay ewo Richard Niamakwe na bra bom titiru pa woni nwuma mu no ubenya ne nyina no akenkan na se Joanna ani abre no so wo yire papa no agye japade pia obeti ase wu nyina ba bia ntoto bo ma park ne so na efiewura ese nipa wo han ne dan ewo ne fie no wo de light bill ka 30 Ghana cedis enti aye kikiri akasa landlord akum tenant daily guide aboho amane ena daily guide esande Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ni mfoni aba wode nanu si ho ene mrahwebedwafo no a wo modom kuma no afa edidi nkomo asanse wo makọ research ache mrahwebedwa no age wo mahomia ne na wo mosan afri asetena ase ti ansa na wo mo bekọ parliament no na esese wo mo pani a wodi wani mo MPP mo flag bearer Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ni won mo hia na wodidi wo ho nkomo ansa na wo makọtakel de wo parliament na ne nkomodie mu no o say every 2024 ya wo mudi nkuguo no wo modi abogbo a wo maye introspection ene yebu nkompo ni ahwe ye chi ede na de nkuguo die ba ye yenya ho adwuma ma wo mote committee ni ade bia se obetimi aka se na wo mo ye 2024 in retrospect a wo mahwie ne ede nkuguo die ne ba ye no wo maye ho adwuma wa ye nsiesie bia sefata se wo mo ni so ade hunu ne esese wo mo ye ho adwuma ekọ wo manim goal no ene se wo boa wo ho na 2028 wo mo abedi nkunim na 7 January 2029 ya swear Dr. Mahmood Bawumia in say president na MPP aban abeto aso ebu wo man no nti wo mo komra hyebedwam no eno a na wo mo mfanto wo mutirim se enye ya chibiem na ye kosese de eye forward ever enti de wo mo ye bia kosam bia eba wo mo so ya wo mo yi ano no wo mo ma ehonte na wo mo nhunu ne se eye ahoboabo ya wo mo de kọ amamuo mu 2029 owie ye no se wotete o onam ono so tensempa se nipa binum se an MPfo a ebra wono mo airpray frank atuo di bre no wo mo antai wono Dr. Mahmood Bawumia chi na wokodi afoforo binum achi no wo pese wo fa akoni asanyina so na wo ye niema e wo kuntuna ase na saa MPfo no wo yi wo mo ene wo se aha wono Bawumia de wo ho ma nkabo mu obia wo ye MP e wo NPP amanyoko ne tekete so no wo ye ni nua prekopa wo ye ne de hye enti sese nkabo mu adwuma wo mugu so eye no enya ho krara na dwene wo wonya na dwene so wo ba be yi MP bia afri ba bia nti san komo ne de wo manfo enyaye ne high court betena se na wono mo akeka ne mercy ni sa abronye wo mane bill na ye yi a wo ma mane bi daily guide
na enura se de no omudi nkomo no ene dede no a wo mo ye no na mka se court a ma be no a nka sa abri asemu asi o eso yeah o mo ntimi amfa koto anya nkwan
se we ya no ho babo enti nei momu na ebia after high court
Bawumia kasa ye
no oh ye nka Bawumia ye kan abronya asem
ye kan abronya asem
ase Bawumia odinguni na ho
odini nyina ho nkomo
Bawumia kasa pa
say enye no ena ehia
ene de e beka bia Bawumia kasa no
preparing to govern
over Bawumia kasa no
because said ye keka kon de aropa kasa wo ho tsan kwa obekasa Bawumia kasa. We continue with the Ghanaian Times, and our friend is here. He has the big story, the Rent Control Commissioner. And the Ghanaian Times story says, clamp down on rent disputes begin as the Rent Control Department introduces new policy. The other story we mentioned just a moment ago is also on the front page. MMT, Metro Mass Transport, deploys 100 new buses to ease commuter burden. Okay. So, grant clemency to death row inmates. Amnesty International appeals to President Mahama. These are stories on the front page of the Ghanaian Times.
The Ghanaian Times, the Bokrata no Eddie Ora, Opoku Commissioner Rent Control, Infoni Atoho Kama. Na wasese say die enche. Obekọ enkrofo afie mu no. Na atwede bopa na ebekọ so ofise papa no say wari ata so sa atena na omode no aba no obeye adwuma frenchim ahwa amamra so di akoso postal fo bedi omode so saa na fie wura no so bedi omode so enti ode nhyehyɛ afoforo aba ya won mode eba abeye adwuma enti ntokwa ntokwa menteme ho ase ye fie wura so woto daya katua mu ebre ne nso ye efiewura se wo tumi wa amame abosome miensa ne ade ni nyina wo mo beso ano enhyehyɛ foforo ye new policy no wo de aba na wo begina so ama emra no aye adwuma no ena ebeyi saa watimi wa kamamente me ho ase ni nyina firi ho na sesa nhyehyɛ no wo mo kenkan gu ho so na efiewura fo so wo mo mpa ena wo mo ne tenant fo atwere bo ye be koso no enya asem ketwa na ayi Metro Mass Transit way. Buses bi no. So we different from enono dia. Presenter minister. Na Ghana for nim 100 buses no asha say ye adwuma dado. Say na nkoye. Na yesi Metro Mass new 100 buses. Womo eyi apie na abeboa amakwani abedie ho nsem afa ne ntuma pefra. 100 idie na kire say eye de minister di ho nkomo ya. Ti omo ye omo niema omo ye no wia e na minister se ebesi abontene so nti MMT4 obo amane se 100 buses na wo ho enche ebesi abonten Amnesty International fo e na omo de adesere to mampani mahama anim se ene ukọ na eduafi a enipa dodo no a na wobua wonkumfo ya womo serve na so ye bua okumfo anya se ebre bi bedru ne de ukọ firing squad ya ode ende yo Jesa wo demu nkwa na nyina Amnesty for say womo sere humobro e de mani pay womo sere wo se mampani hu ni pay te sa mobo e wo Ghana ni duafie Ghanaian time
Yento aso anopeye na yedi nkomo ana ye twenwa adwen siso se Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics at Daroma Millennium Constructions won ka ho na anopa bia ye de ubon krata no ebreo adwumakuo mienu esombo ene wonye adwuma na enema nkoyie ma. The Chronicle newspaper this morning, and just as I mentioned, policy rate at 14%. Middle East crisis is the elephant in the room, and that's the Bank of Ghana speaking to us. Defilement lead law catches JHS school administrator. Defilement law catches JHS school administrator remanded for allegedly having sex with a 14-year-old JHS graduate. Customs Commissioner strategized on how to boost national revenue. The Chronicle.
The Chronicle. Just a mention anaglate ments edem kwashi. Ebusia. Anaglate ments edem kwashi. Na ye me yaso mo akata nanim. Ara mo kata nanim.
Say alleged inti omo twan say court be di case na wie na afisi ebua no kumfa ana say de asem ne pem no wie dia e bia omo yi nanim dia kire.
Yo teacher anaglate ena wo shefu gu ya omo abram nanim yi. Yesi teacher akoto akwada amona ama nemra de ni mukua. Abayo ena no BEC social ya omo troye wo tro bie. Wadi mfinhia du 14 years akono ben. Teacher akoto akwada ne mona wa ye ne pasa. Na sesei emra ekura ni mu ama won mo de ne kwa remand. Ebrepem obesan akogina ne mra no. Na won mo de ne kwa adu atentam no Chronicle ediaba. Na Bank of Ghana panipa Dr. Johnson Pandit 6Am nsomfoni da ho policy rate na no omko bobo hu na wode agina 14% ho no anu ho asem da ha en wo kire se Middle East crisis no eyo how papa ya be yantan Ghana komu enti tete fore woni a wono mo wo petroleum downstream fo nya wo de Bank of Ghana so nya nsunsanso obone efripo sana ose customs fo Commissioner Penino wono so guso eye enhyehyeye na wo ma pa akonu asa nyina fa so on betimi e de apagya won sika gigye mo e wo Ghana ne ebibrem wono ma ene o my Ghana di dwa wono ma de ene ma fa Ghana ye transit nyina sika esese wo mu tua no wo ma tua ne sa pepepe na o my no enya ne sika de aboa mpuntu anopai Chronicle so de eni.
The Archives newspaper this morning says Parliament fails to identify daughter of a murder culprit. The Fiamakpo reviews a year after disgraceful incident 2 days ago, a caller mentioned that matter. It's on the front page. The other story says Agenda 111 site turns into weed smokers ghetto. And that story is also here. We'll burn down NDC headquarters if, and that's a member of the New Patriotic Party, the Archives newspaper. The
Archives, the Bokrata no Edem Rashet Bidefie Ekuku Damiensa Womunfoni Abba. Right Honorable Speaker Alban Kingsford Somana Bagben Nymphoni Edaho. Saso ena Yera Roxon Nelson Dafia Mepo. Nymphoni nie Eche. Ena Osahine Alexander Afenyo Markin Onosu Nymphoni Edaho. Mubekaya. Bayanda Kakreni Mrasebedwa ko asetena. One more egusua edi womo enkomo. Watoto eniema kekaniema si enia na se kasa no aye bebre twema mentwen we kana we aka we kana we aka enani bitie mu and was say sit down you daughter of a murderer o wudini ba te sell tena say wo ho na ko anotum asemi ena the archives e dia ba say afinie obia hunu nipa wo kan asasem no na Era Roxon Nelson Dafia Mepo ena eda no adie saa se eye ni wusem ye kwa so omra hye bedwam na so obi antimi nyi obi mpie ma se eye ono ene ka saa asem no na asotwe bi ho mo de ama no na o kan ye no obi amen no de obi amen no well MPP communicator bi and was say one mo be peja ato NDC headquarters no say the archives of Bokrata na ekenkan agenda 111 site ni bi no archives e boma ne say ukodru ba bia said de ehwa fu na gangster for ehwa eno omode aye wo mu geto a omo hye wo mu wi ni ade a na asefem na areho omani siko ene ato agu nwrem ba bi na essay the archives
me say Emrashe bedwafo no peso omo ka kire ye say omo de enhwehwemu bia ni ho a omo beye wo mrashe bedwam ho a omo benya ne poma sibire wo no omo nim se sade no omo ye ni ntina edu ba bia ya na ase ye omo kan sam a ye mfanya asem no wo tabi emrashe bedwam ho e de enkomo pa na aba ho a ya wie da nanu ya omuhia ya omu kuntokwa tam nkonwa bu tables ni ade ekosi sen
angosi hwe
appointment committee for
ntu omu simra hye bedwam ho no omu anhu nipa o kan sa asem
ofana se Dafia Mepo no ni nipa kro kan sa omu nim nipa kro kan sa
no omu nim nipa kro kan sa owen
omu ni so omu nyina kata so yi
dabi omu yesa ebuo ni nidi ese no omu nya o
omu nim
emrashe bedwam ho a ena ombe kan kire ye se papa bi atam sika bag mmade sika mu akomrashe bedwam ho e de bremrashe bedwafo ne se ma omo mana na adoda nkwa akufu ado enyi kanofori ata emfiri ho as finance minister o kan komo no
kai pa
omsi sika pa sikani no tamye e de koye omo na se omo ye nhwehwemu wo sa asem no besi ne
angosi hwe
man ni sika no de komra hye bedwam ama o
angosi hwe yaje
ade na omo ya sa
chama bi etia block
ejiji omo wia na omo be kan kire honorable obu ha ubo ni din no amfa nka ho a
okuno
asem a mu benya no aso ne ma firi ho ba nyina eho honorable na di o dim papa bai omo so de oka asem ni ti ano no obia hu no
dofa o video na me o show video na you can easily identify the power cancer
isa
ogofa o video de bia ade di free banner
chese edu ba bia yo na afia onim enkomo ba ko a me hu wo de ubo krata ma na me tese MPP pani bi dia na me nsuru mu agenda 111 No, every time me to say MPP ni di agenda one hon komo na me nsuru bisa mo say nipa no odi nkomo no bibia ye okay.
Ote ase.
No, ti de ote ase. But bibia ye okay. Nanu ya mate say me papa Dr. Nsian Sare. Gusu edi nkomo say omo free aban mu na omo complete miensa. I don't know how omo yesa. Omo complete agenda 111 ne miensa. Nti omo kono. I don't know omo amana anya adwuma. Ana ye ka hospital a. Ye see ye wie hospital ye nka dan no.
Ye see dan na wie.
Emu niema.
Na no ehe na asem eba ya na wo kire mu no.
Offenso kwaji krom. Offenso kwaji.
Da binya no. Either Kaswa na
mother and
child.
Mother and child. Eho. Yeah, no. Nanya hospital.
Oh, nanya hospital.
Nanya hospital. Nti agenda 111 no, ne ewe hia. Ni ensa no ewe. Den wo man fa doctors ne nurses, pharmacists, anesthetists, ene wo mo eka ho nyina, wo mo ankwa ya adwuma. Agenda 111 ya wo munyae o.
I don't know we get to.
No, because Afia. Debia me bisa say den na ye be wie sei. Ade no ba ku bia $80 million. Ba ku bia wa wie ye adwuma $80 million. Ye koye na ye sika ye $100 million.
So 100 in Quebec me be 4
Enum
government hospitals across the country.
E man ye adwuma.
E man ye adwuma complete.
Mampani say onsi num. Or the 100 million no koshe 88. Or the koshe 88 ase. 88
will develop it.
If we are saying or say 111.
If I say unse
we are no come na she bedwam no be ka kire ye say. Sa vision, you know, it was an over ambitious. Mampani now, and also, Sani claims that we see 111 hospitals. It was over ambitious.
And then you bro so ye bet me see.
Hey, Fia, Sanchi mu we die, ya sorry a, ubenya ho achede.
Ye.
Oso oyere.
And then you bro so.
Sikanya 100. When
over say Satan no so say no,
but Sabe, how would it make sense to you?
It's no person get bia.
No, how would it make sense to you? At the time, now we're in COVID, a year free COVID. I'm penina be boy, I'm an say, you be here COVID now exposed to your health sector. Or $100 million. It's in num ye my year juma. Mampeni and sin num no. Or so they koshe 88 ase. Or no buy no be country say it was over ambitious. Actually, and come on ye be di and say and sase no ayesi hospitals no was no. Manso e won sase no so. Agenda 111 de mesra mo ya ma mo nka mo ka na me nsunu mu
tamale say so go to am na dane fish pond
o de say
agenda 111
the dispatch newspaper stories in the dispatch be boya no. Ghana exit IMF after 17 bailout, but will it go for an 18th bailout? That's a question. 1 year of working for President Mahama is also a story on the front page of the Dispatch newspaper. The NDC to name headquarters after late President Jerry Rawlings and demand data behind every government claim. Baumia to MPP MPs. The Dispatch.
The Dispatch. And I had air to assume. Dispatch bisa say IMF bailout no Ghana de ne ho ekose mo na ewo mu a na sika mu a efiri ho aba na wode apia wo man no empuntuo no sese won mo se wafiri mu na wogye de atoso du nson 17th bailout ni wie ye no e na wose wafiri mu watwe won ho afiri IMF ni won sika sem ho no obisa se de atoso du nwotwe no na akakuma bi ama no aba eho adwuma no nyina na wo maye esi awie na ye free bailout mu a 18th ne bedru a ye beje ana dispatch ebisa saa asem no afei ose afinie ya waye adwuma ede ama mampani John Dramani Mahama why na eka saa pages 2 and 3 hwehwe dispatch na kan Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ne nkomo ya wone minority fo edi ye ena wo kire se wo mo kọ emrahye bedwam no asem bia ye befira ba mu aba adwuma bia band ba bo ne ho safo hene wo fie ho se waye ministers wo mo ne wo mo na te parliament ho ministers masi ba no so ade we aban no waye ya ka se ye reset agenda no ya kan ye ene ya no ye de we aba wo se wo mo nyire won na danse ya ekire sesa nnwuma no won maye no won famra ade bia de waye a enye den ya wo ho nkontabuo ni bibia gu nkrata so won munye sa data no na won kenkan mu hunu na se woje na ne nipa no be ha na ni kan ye na nte sa won mutumi bo ekire na Ghana fo hunu sa asemasi ba ye na asma no woka nyina wo boa ti mo nkotena se na ministers ne ba no mo be kan ye ya ye we ya na ye no mo asore kosa won hia data we further and better particulars our the airtime adwuma no a won maye no achi na the dispatch ede aba NDC amanyoko ne se won national headquarters no won mo ede flight lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings the late ya wonya ne ba bi konya memfa ne kra enkoso ansie ye ne din e na ebeto so ti da chen ebeye JJ Rawlings headquarters ana the dispatch
JJ Rawlings NDC headquarters.
NDC in Mesamba.
And
Pastor Rawlings represents NDC.
Okay. So they should take the NDC off.
JJ Rawlings
headquarters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nya bad.
Nya bad. Ombiti we futu ya. Omo first camera we na futu nya bad. The Daily Searchlight na yemfa no enwie. The Daily Searchlight, your friend and the wife story is also captured. The other story this morning says threats against free speech. Ghana heading towards a slippery slope nobody wants to get into. CDD gives us that narrative. Soldier dies in explosive incident during training. He paid the ultimate price in service to the army. That's from the Ghana Armed Forces. The Daily Searchlight. The
Daily Searchlight, Eddie Richard Niyamako and Nene John and Foni Abba. Nenchiremunu Abba and say one more file case for our court. And no dance trodo, a dance kind yet modern more any chefa not Joanna war ewo RNA kill ne companies a who do ni yuma who do ya wa bie nyina mu no on modiako enti wabo ho amane ewo Daily Searchlight mo anopem na rahosam ya efiri esremu mantifin abetodwa ene se na Ghana Army soldier for omeya strafo no won mo so won ho ahwe training na hodo binum se ebia eneyi ye wo hoyi atorentem bia ba ekwan ben wo mo ebefa so ya wo mo betutumrika na akwakoso ano e wo mo a wo mo tumi ye saade no na no wo mo guso a wo mo ya wo mo se explosion bi esi ye bibi ji dimaya o pom ene soldier ni baako wonam saye so ahwere ne nkwa ama no aya rehosem na Ghana Armed Forces say wode ne kra ato ho abo afode e de ama oman Ghana na service to the nation na obewu honsem e wo Searchlight mu anopai CDD for Center for Democratic Development for na HSA free speech no na say honsem e ba se aban e kan nkrofo kasabo ahye wo mo yamu no wakire se wo mo do mani adi akire hu se ba bia o man Ghana ekeka kọ na hotro papa se o ko ba bi na amana da ho na hotro e power ntempa ukota amenanum na obi aso mpese Ghana bekọ baabi a wokeka kro no enti CDD Ghana fo esre se no kwasem pa se aban kan krofo kasabo ahye won yam di a wonyai na nyade a ebeboa constitution no e makwan so obi atumi kasa na de wo ho no cross baako no kasa wi a se ebema okwan na amanfa ahodi e no so wo ho ti anopai daily searchlights
the one krata nkomo aye de bro na mu bia opese o kira adwen e wo ho no 02075433637 Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics adwumaku a wode niema kwa amanone ade bi ba o man Ghana mu se wahu ka bi opese ye toka no ye de sipo so ebedu tema habo a yenyima on ye mfamre wo fi a ye be ne sa pepepe ni nyina ne so obedi uhuni na sikasem nkomo no aye kama aye apono na ope eye nkonwa na opa ene Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics eni nkomo enkran community 2 tema Accra International Airport Kumasi won wo dichem so ene woni nkomo na womwa ama wadwadie nkomo no enko kama sana Millennium Constructions ka ho bi ye de wo bonkrata nkomo no ebreo ye wo ye ne se adansie hu niema de won aso ye na obi a ekọ opese oto asase opese ye ton wa asase mawa ene woni nkomo opese wo dan no eye fe yensi dan no ma a school dan a hospital a sorry dan a factory gated community na opese otena bibia e fa dansie nsase nsem ho de Millennium Constructions anopay wonwo Bushen Nayas Junction ene woni nkomo na womo a da ne da woka ho bi ene ye de ubon krata nkomo no ebraso se agudie mu nsem no ye de eho nkomo nyina ebreo enra Aston Villa nkomo ankofo dia ne se coach no yemfa Europa Cup no ni din ento so na kwan ya ofa so eje cup ne de teze abeye ne dia enu achi nkomo fufuro bi e ho no ye de bebreo Black Stars chese wo tete nkomo no anu abisa ho se na ade di jeze Mexico ball no aye ekobo no enye no ho omo ekobo omo nyina bi enko final 26 ni mu ana asesen anopay de efa ho so mpanimfo de ni nyina ebreo ye dan ye ho ye ba ye de agudie mu nsem obreo
Pamjuso.
wapo e
Alhamdulillah. Nyame adma ho den ho anopay na ase me yafuni ya ha me kakra bat
ma omumma ayi Coca-Cola
tamu
omum fanchine kakra nsom omum fama
why tene me wi a me amekwa kusi fam no mahwe ho asim
paso mame na nsesa ka mafa ya ma monye pepesa wase ma wo momma wo Osimia mi amesi ko.
Who ye adwuma nti
Me ya adwuma say mi wie.
Me dan so.
Mi wie afa so ma me.
Obepon 10 about 75.
Fa so ma me. Ya kra ya be sorry. Ke ye kwa na wa yiska na ma me.
Na so wo sorry me.
Enti wo be wie break no. 30 minutes mu na ma ko ta besi ho.
O ko me kasa ntimi yiska ma nti wo kwa.
Me won chene kra da me wardrobe.
Wo say
me wan chene da me wardrobe.
A body and I say,
you are for the
anya body normal. Okay,
for me scan our tab. For me scan our tab. Of I be aboko. Everyone under 17 body be.
There you.
Okay. Yeah, qualified.
San mate.
Say you bet me akọ World Cup ni bi Okata. Just say I may admire on the 23rd the new Uganda show near qualify. And as a matter of fact, you say you lose matches and I say points na me young qualify, but you know Algeria and the same points, goals scored, goals against ni na pepe head to head everything equal. And you know so me draw of lots. Now no na man for nti say draw of loss and no e den ade. You much to say the nke draw your church teams ni dey go.
Omo twintuntu.
Yeah draw na hand.
Omo twintuntu.
And we didn't can you first.
Ene. Ayo. O de fire choir na nchiremu e de ba no am ye hu na we de.
Right, at this moment, I'll pay him watching now. Yamakwaba and Emra Fache TV, a brass to see room now. Fee, Yado Quago from us. I will can see Moon Sembre and I'll see be room now for Yadin Como, Ghana, Yan Twinkle Little Stars, no Edward Money, Echimo, Morocco, Ehesen Kumbet, Yaquaco Tournament, African Cup of Nations under 17, the Eddie about Yako Warrior and Tentam to say no. Yeah, but Finum before see everyone or see a try, see a qualification to the Mondial in Qatar. Ebetimi abankomo course no details no more ba anopai Asamoah baby jet Jan adin komo bre Kofi Idi Adams honorable minister onon so akasa mo na nsem na ndra Paris Saint-Germain for media day out edema players no Osman Dembele and every other players ahodo adi enkomo no chi Barcelona omonso dina no course nkomo ben le free mu ba ye de honsem ba Unai Emery. And so Edin come after say Aston Villa winning the Europa League AC Omo National this and many more. Diamond of Germany squad now started eba as we speak 4 players and they are confirmed Omo makano edition kakran yede honsem nyina eba anopai Ricardo Varas and afi Luther King eboa Abu Dhabi omo nyina etachi se producers a yede nsem no eba midin ede Habib Mohammed Kamehuna fintentem so ye rom na yendi enkomo ye hye enkomo na so dia unim se encheye ene yede ebetu wanim se wudu ani achirem former player and afi skipper Edmayen Black Stars of Ghana Asamoah baby jet Jan bakono no penifo abonidi se omra na omeye ambassador emfama in coast football and afi national teams ni nyina no Jan emeye ambassador emfama na Jan adin komo no wa sha se ose ono oye a player football na obo enyina no oye coast ni nti nani age se coast ni na ba se omeye ho adwuma baby jet Asamoah Jan.
Football, when it comes to coast football, it's a juvenile football where we had our captain Mr. Maestro And Afia, we had Ajiman Bedu, we have Prince Ego. We had all the players that played in my generation. And for time now, coast football has never been the same as before. So a year ago, President told me, Asamoah, I would like you to be an ambassador for the national teams and coast football when it comes to Ghana.
Eno ayen komo kakra baby jet Asamoah Jan editu Jan opai ye din achire enso ede ama yen toss na fe yen free ne hona yen koye ne ma ye koye ne ma on national teams no so say Jan bana fe ambassador wa be ye ede ama yen Black Stars odi hon komo say Asamoah Jan
of the GFA, Mr. Kurt Greku, the Vice President of the GFA. I'm here to show gratitude. My brother, Mr. Bafo Jan, and then his name, Mr. Tony Bafo, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Minister himself, Mr. Kofi Adams. I have my teammates that I play with, that I enjoyed playing with. And then I have my captain here, the one who captained me, when I started my Black Stars journey, Mr. Stephen Appiah. I have Ajima Bedu. On the other told me, you know. I have Ajima Bedu here. I always call him Nana. And I have Prince Tego, Prince of Goals. I was with him in the under 23 with the Olympic team, and then we graduated to the senior national team. We didn't graduate, I was the senior before you. So we went ahead to play in the World Cup. My manager, Samuel Mado. I have Kekeli here. I'm here to show gratitude. Tonight is an emotional night for me, but I'll try not to cry. Let me tell you one story. I would say about a year ago, I had personal issues which led me to depression. Everybody can go through.
Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan and I'll tell you say oh dealing come all bobo players legends ahodoa when you konya and o moye adwuma e de ama national team baby as say e penifo Edna bedru baby no why emotional no say e brand hanky na fe or de papa na nim ni so no e kakra Asamoah Gyan free na so e ba no pai ye de akire e de ama Gyan ama na so o kire mu say ne encounter onyaye with the Football Association president Owura Kurt ESO Krakunu say and no so di ho komo.
And then I said they should let him in. So I had a one-on-one conversation with him. I wasn't myself at that time. If all of you are on social media, you could see I went off social media for some time. So what he told me was, and I can remember vividly, he said, Asamoah, we have a lot of things to do. Don't do this to yourself. And I was like, that was when what are we supposed to do? And he said, we have a lot of things to do when it comes to grassroots. You have been an inspiration to the youth. You have been an inspiration to Ghana. And there will be a lot of things people will be looking up to. So we have to take a step. We have to work together. As I'm standing here, this event should have been like a year ago, if I can remember. It should have been like a year.
Asamoah Baby Jet Gyan and a din come all can and summer time and at the point in time or yet depressed and come out Kurt ESO Kraku any dear and an open so ya dear chika ediamoa yen to us on a fee yen co yedema honorable Kofi Edi Adams a minister edema sports and recreation opinion and dinko on say what a Ghana for mo kasa bebre Ghana for say honor kroba ababe minister for football honorable so seremo athletics why have you apa muntie Kofi Adams.
Others will be able to tell you that provision has been. Indeed, government made provision for over 40 million Ghana cedis for the just ended football senior African athletic champions. But the minister didn't mention it. That money has since been released to us for us to be able to pay whatever, but he owes that 100%. We need the same vein, provision has been made for the Commonwealth Games in our body. Provision has also been made for the Youth Olympics. Indeed, provision has been made for many other international competitions that are like, say, some single sport competitions will be there, and maybe arm wrestling will say they are going somewhere, you have to support them. Wrestling will be going somewhere. He just returned from Gambia. We had to support them in PTs and then other things, depending on what the competition protocol says. You have many other competitions that happen, and we have to support them. So there is provision. Albeit it may not be enough to cover everything that provision has been made. And that is why we have also put in here a sports fund for them to read.
Honorable Kofi Edi Adams, Minister Edema Sports and Recreation, and out is all church and in someone of pain, yeah, dear tree, and so the amount of running dear Ibrahim Thanko and Yas, or a manager Edema Mediama Sporting Club, what Dinkomo, Ediafa Andre Roman Morgan, the day you said, amount for say, yeah, for the Dinko, BBC and Jennifer, opening Tanko Edinko from.
Unfortunately, the team no co-relegation, and as I would end the council, and you are not going any team co-relegation. And the performance, I was the coach, they debate me up why with the experience, why not? But at the end of the day, we are because the final decision, our coach,
Eddie Etuja and Opa Yatiachi and so Eddie Amoyan free and inchim our the twinkling little stars so I'll say Udwani Echim El Morocco Adiatian and it's Africa under 17 Cup of Nation no Eguswa Ecos and group game no last round of matches games are and no Ebasi we game no na o my Ghana yato and Tananami and South Africa omutime eti ekademo back my brand and the Joseph Nabi able 2 goals and then no a penalty answer later in the game no yenya third goal e dey South Africa eti ekane back we no 3-1 Ghana yen points no because they lose game back on edro game back on and if you win back on say kwakonya 4 points plus of a goal. Yes, sir, 5 goals our competition. I say any concede 4. You in group no Senegal for 6 points a qualifier among Edastron. Ebeka Ghana any Algeria will be a equator 4 points plus of a goal. In terms of head-to-head Ghana and Algeria, Shannon Society about 2-2. Amonso 8 5 goals in their 3 matches are Omo concede 4 next. Amonso our plus of 1 na competition no. Emra Edahon is a head-to-head se bibia etire. I was saying penny 4 call no mkoya dia your friend said draw of lot na draw of lots no ochiremu e de ba yentwi kasam na fe o mamanfo ate asase bibia ye pa empinifo be kwa akoto so ntonto ento omo be draw ye be draw Ghana din e de to paper so ne de aso adim ne ya draw Algeria so de ato paper so ne de aso adim ne ya draw to say the Champions League and as any other draw wota ehun e screen so ntia akoto ntonto no ewi asene so Algeria and ye din kan pick omo first ento automatically next Algeria at the second position e group no ma o ma qualify e corner face o ma kwa kuram asi akan the quarter final stage dey tell say over under 17 World Cup ebeko so Qatar and Africa you the 10 teams and ebeko into automatically 8 teams o ma qualify cover the quarter finals no omu nyina qualify teams omo so run up omkuta points na Ghana babeka ho enti Saturday edi anim no de tie ene se udwani echemu Morocco Ghana ebo against Uganda minor eno game 23rd and sa match na eba so ntie boni ewie di obedi nkonim no wono qualify no so ebeka ho na afei wahwe anim se World Cup no obekwa ku second Ghana fo afiri mu de nemum ye betwen akopem Saturday si akan de nya results sefata na afei ya bookie ticket enso akọ World Cup na se no kakra efri under 17 no nso aso eba anopa ye de akire enso de amana before say de afisem no ebepem no Kasim Okanse Mengel eye adwuma de ma Swedro All Blacks ordinary team no apm Kumase obani Asante Kodoko na ebebo wadi nkomo de afa team no na afei kwan be for so relegation on be survive
that we play. We will be the better team, create all the chances, more chances, and end up losing all the chances and score a comparable goal. That's the situation we'll be in. We have only one set, a substitute, when you watch the bench. At the end of every game, we watch the statistics. You see, they were the better, they created a lot of chances, and they will squander all the chances. And football about goal. No matter how you play, you don't add the goal scoring to it. Forget. That's why we are where we are now. If they be scoring the goal, we'll be moving up around the top 4. All the matches we play. So that's the situation. As far as time goes on, they will be moving, I do whatever. Every blessed day I do scoring, but when both scoring are an act on his own, we don't have.
Kasim Okansi Mengel manager Edema Swedro All Blacks ono anything koma odin semu we to just on be o mafom de na bibia enso atimi akoyi ede amom yemfa fisem ne mpem na yemfa ma ne nsem kakra nto aso mfa mo ye be kwa ba wi aye ba details e wo fie ne mo enso be ba odwumadi no se sal se e wo amon ne nsem ase no so se endro udu ani enso akirem e wo bi ma so Turkey de te and it's a big game no etimi ba so no UEFA Europa League grand finale a eto dwa Freiburg ewura mu ɛkɔhɔ ɛsɛnka resource no mo nsa betuma ka ne mo ewie game no na abrante ne di ɛde Yuri Tielemans anya goal baako ɛno akyi Emiliano Buande anya goal baako na afei Morgan Rogers ɔno nso de baako so Aston Villa ɛbɔ ntenana mako yɛnsa Freiburg bobuko no wɔn antimi on your screen Aston Villa bobuko no ɛna ohun sɛ ɔmo celebration no egu so a ɛkɔ so ɛbra ɔmo captain McCain ɔno nso ɛkɔ pagya trophy a team no ɛde ɛgye ɔmo entity after 44 years Aston Villa team no open here friends Unai Emery atimi aboa ama lifted trophy no enso ɛde ɛso na after the game Unai Emery Aston Villa players no nyina ɛkɔ pagya no leading by goalkeeper ne din ɛde Dibu Martinez yɛhwɛ sɛ de sa feeling no esi ɛkɔɛ also enso ewo club your friend say Aston Villa omo aso after the game and open ye din akire enso e dey captain e my team no opinion din enso the John McCain after say o lead team no ono a na lead omo eboaye e dey Aston Villa qualify some years ago every championship e buy wasen lead omo so many years ni Aston Villa enya trophy odo akọji Europa League after the game odin komo say
to say, Super John McGinn, the fans are thinking that. How does it feel to win the Europa League for these fans and now you being the captain to lift it?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just a dream come true. We've been through a lot as a club. These supporters have been through a lot of pain, and tonight they deserve it. We deserve it. The club's building. We're still going. We're not stopping now, and it's just a special night. Probably the most special night in my career by far.
They say it's the heaviest trophy in the UEFA. How did it feel to lift it?
Heavy, but I don't care.
Eno ayen komo kakra captain Edema Aston Villa Bobokon John McCain wono enso editu dwa anopai ya din akire enso Edema say da hoho ye ni gisem se waboa oni ni teammate ni nyina a lifted trophy a enti say Edema Villa abusu ekono manager Unai Emery edin komo after the game
trophy. Unai, many congratulations for you. You came to this club, you had a lot of belief. The fans now believe, the fans are really happy. How much does that mean to Aston Villa to win the trophy?
Thankful the supporters, makes sense everything we are doing for them. And how they were as well supporting, following us. Each match we played away, in Euro they were there, of course in Villa Park, but as well away. And like now, here in Istanbul, they traveled out of supporters to be with us, to enjoy with us this momentum. And this is something...
Results no for supporters no for Achita Kesia. Woman Eddie Ataye Chief is starting season. The project I ni nyina no ama back into dedicated resource with the trophy ni nyina Eddie ama the dying supporters of Aston Villa eno manager Unai Emery wono any din koma o the same way to jano pay the emana goalkeeper ni de Emiliano Martinez Dibu fan record ne to so Eddie ma me akwada no or yeah dey be amanfo bona basketball in terms of grand finale Emiliano Martinez Roma trophy no oye den obeji Eddie asini na so 2020 FA Cup Oji Edison in 2020 Krona no FA Community Shield Obuai Esan Eji Edison in 2021 Copa America Urumu Ekoji Trophy 2022 finally Sima and also Oji Edison in 22 Krona no World Cup Oji Edison in 2024 Copa America Oji and after 2026 Europa League and also wasen ba begite kobana goalkeeper friend say Dibu o ma ne kwan no ni team enya rum our grand finale a kwan bia so be lift trophy no enso e de asini na so no e kakre fro eba ye de ema details ne more Aston Villa so ye be kwa ba wia ye be kire mu more na fe the videos ne more e de abrayem to so yenko ensemfo from Jabi Alonso e new coach Chelsea Boboko no oba na fe ono nso abaye adwuma na ndra one kire nkito ko akrata no ono mo kodi enkomo nsam ne dos emfa ba ko mi bi emfa emane abusa ne so peni Chelsea adwuma na nkasa na oba abegya ye ne yatete u players ne bi kura ene ese Enzo Fernandez ebeko Marco Correa ebeko sansem nyina otete a ofa ne sen Xabi Alonso.
Sí, así es, ya hay que empezar a trabajar.
¿Cómo estás? Enhorabuena lo primero.
Estoy contento, sí.
Ha salido rápido la opción.
Sí, ha salido rápido y es muy buena opción.
¿Cómo se ha dado el tema del Chelsea? Cuéntanos un poco. ¿Estabas ya esperando la oferta?
Bueno,
¿Es un club que no va a jugar a Europa?
No, siempre abierto y nada, es un proyecto bonito.
Sí, tienen jugadores que los quieren medir.
New coach Edema Chelsea Football Club, former coach Edema Real Madrid Xabi Alonso, and out to say Odin in common or Chelsea project, a nice and exciting project. Say team no ombe ko Europe anase omo ko Europe ombe lusu players ni bi ana omo lusu bi no onim adwuma wa ba gina mpanimfo no so aka enema obehia nyina enso e de akye nti ono de nani age se obana fi next season no wa ba ye adwuma e de ama Chelsea Football Club yento so yenko yenim oduani akyemo FC Barcelona omo so ya Endra na Dina Night e wo Barcelona na mami players no omo arrive akwanya players din nyina enso e fa so e buy ebi mu e na omo girlfriend ebi mu e na omo wife e na fa ebi mu so omo ye single omo nyina enso ba ye hwese de niema e ko Barcelona.
Here, aquí la van. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Com estic molt content de que vosaltres sempre us sabeu aixecar, sempre capitán, us sabéis de...
Eno niema kakra ekoso ewo Barcelona Endra omo Dina Night na sia anopa ye tin chire elso ediamo no muguso omo Dina no onim se yedin kandi ato anim ese Robert Lewandowski owie season a last round of matches are ever so weekend obowia on a Barca warrior in 4 years abana we Barcelona president Juan Laporta ending penny for omo ye presentation special presentation edema reference Robert Lewandowski. Eno niema kakra ekoso Barca so ye bra Barca president Juan Laporta on him penny for enso special presentation ediama urani din Robert Lewandowski anopai ye din achire enso ediama urani de Frankie de Jong player edema Barcelona team no ono nso din komo kakra na Frankie de Jong se ono ogidi ye pass Barca na obai na djuma ne de waba be ye bi ni future ne nkofo so obekọ na de be che obetena ose said your person or yedima Barcelona on team in Driaman say walk up until matches ne kra o me say o say no kre ne hoto no ye fita o pese time bia o yedima Barcelona
porque había un mensaje que yo no quería arriesgarme por jugar el mundial.
Hubo gente que le sorprendió que no estuvieras, no sé si quieres aclarar
sí.
por qué no estuviste.
Bueno, los partidos fueron 2 partidos, Alavés y Betis, que estaba malo y estaba en casa en la cama. Malo, entonces no podía ir ni al estadio ni al jugar el partido.
Dutch international Frankie de Jong player edema FC Barcelona wono anauti se odin komano pay yadane chiri elso edema yanko Paris Saint-Germain enra na media day out edema Le Parisien PSG team no players no ewuramu enen central for the supporters interactive kakra na branded de João Neves eno se no krenie oba PSG na onim se oba yade team no be yade nemom one expect say animanim ya 2 years o met magic Champions League Arsenal ko final bi eya ho players on o musia kan o ye quality obo ma baso.
Avant de signer au Paris Saint-Germain il y a 2 ans, finalement il semblerait que vous avez fait le bon choix. 2 ans, finale Ligue des Champions remportée, 2e saison, encore finale, vous devez être très content de votre choix.
Plein de propositions, je sais pas parce que mon agent il m'a dit qu'il y avait PSG et j'y crois à lui et j'ai vu les projets et c'était incroyable et d'aller à 2 finales Champions League défiler c'est un proof.
Portuguese superstar João Neves player edema Le Parisien Paris Saint-Germain anauti se odin komano pay yadin chire ediama Ousmane Dembele enso edin komo wudim se last match a omo boy akwadani ko prayer manfo obusa se nyame adama on the 30th game no e wo Budapest obesi akan ediatia Arsenal na se on se kan Dembele ni central for or say I will be there on 30th.
Simplement, on a vu dimanche dernier que vous quittiez le terrain au bout d'une demi-heure de jeu. Depuis, on vous a pas vu à l'entraînement. Comment allez-vous? On est inquiet?
Ça va beaucoup mieux que dimanche. J'ai eu une petite alerte, mais il n'y a rien d'inquiétant, m'a dit le docteur. Donc.
Et c'est quoi? Si on
non,
peut le dire.
C'est le mollet. J'ai eu une petite tension mollet et j'ai préféré ne pas prendre des risques.
Mais c'est sûr qu'on vous retrouve.
Eno enkomo kakra Ousmane Dembele onunso editu jano paye tina chenti Arsenal for mun shemu sapo mun so Dembele say 30th no beba na fe obesi akan edi ama Paris Saint-Germain bobuko na brand ko before see be wi no oduani achire mu enso e the thigh manship of Germany opini ani din edi Julian Nagelsmann reporter yensa akan send the squad no nyame adma 1 p.m. officially German for no omo time no betimi abana for official announcement wa confirm Mundia squad what the na fu akwaku second no beto dwan o ma sase Germany for the different vibe different style and they unveil omu players omu the Echo World Cup na first player Germany for no eda na di eye owura di the skipper Joshua Kimmich yen hwesa de omu se eye
Joshua, mein Freund, ich glaube fast 30 Jahre kennen wir uns jetzt. Bei Martin hat es angefangen auf der Terrasse beim Camper. Jetzt fliegst du als Kapitän der Nationalmannschaft zur WM nach Amerika. Unfassbarer Weg, unglaublich, was alles passiert ist. Und trotzdem ist es immer, wenn wir uns wieder sehen, wie früher. Jetzt geht es aber um euch. Was Geileres gibt es nicht. Es gibt nichts Schöneres für einen Fußballer. Und ich weiß, dass ihr alles geben werdet und diesen fucking Pott wieder zurück nach Deutschland bringt.
The first player to be confirmed, say Germany national team in the World Cup, no Kobe, Captain Joshua Kimmich. After Kimmich, the second player confirmation by Venice Ondaf. Yen Hesari on Sunday and Ekoi.
Hallo Dennis und hallo Papa. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Du bist dabei bei der WM 2026 und wir können es nicht in Worte fassen, wie glücklich wir sind und wie sehr wir uns für dich freuen, weil wir genau wissen, wie viel du dafür gegeben hast und jetzt hast du es dir wirklich mehr als verdient. Deswegen wünschen wir dir für das Turnier ganz, ganz viel Glück und
Venice Ondaf second player confirmation about German national team World Cup squad no on also Aram Oper the third player on also by Nico Schlotterbeck on also say and on me no.
Wir sind so stolz auf dich und auf alles, was du geschafft hast. Du bist so ein toller Papa und wir sind unglaublich froh, dich in unserem Leben zu haben. Du wirst das rocken und wir lieben dich. Papa hat dich lieb.
Braucht man gar nicht so viel um den heißen Brei reden. Du hast gewusst, ich hab's gewusst, dass du Profi wirst, schon als kleine Kinder. Das ist einfach nur toll, was jetzt im letzten
Official
Jahr erreicht hast.
confirmation of a brand new edit Nico Schlotterbeck said on also in your Germany squad no the fourth player Kai Havertz see and on also in the Ekoi.
Lieber Kai, ich freue mich, dir heute sagen zu dürfen, wie unglaublich stolz wir alle auf dich sind. Wir beide sind zusammen erwachsen.
Viele halte, welche große Bedeutung du für uns hast. Du verkörperst Geschwindigkeit, Kreativität, Mannschaftständigkeit, extreme defensive Verlässlichkeit, eine gute Gier in beide Richtungen. Als Mensch, muss ich sagen, bin ich immer wieder begeistert, wenn wir miteinander telefonieren, weil du extrem offen bist, extrem verlässlich im Feedback. Du liebst
And no Kai Havertz or no the fourth player ya confirm na on also Aram World Cup na the fifth player na ba name yentimi for video no emfa emma the fifth player ya confirm na Jamal Musiala enti ya de bepem ha na ya kwa ba ye ba wi a yendu that time no na the official 26-man squad ni ba Luther Ken ba or the videos and of details ni na no ebetimi e de brand pa Luther etagri Kwaku Jamfi na se Benjamin Akwaku Jamfi Ricardo Varas no also eta echi and afi Abu Diaby Benas omunyina eboy with production meeting Ede Habib Mohammed from the special one yam from pim na Daybreak and to also we are yensan Asia until then assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
It's not eba voice note, any text messages. 020-754-3637 or the bar. So can you send the messages on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, and also on the X platform, Fache Television. And I'll pay my videos be na yedin komo na fi yama ho kwan am watch radwin ebra woni mampani e kasa. Yen shas ye my one and only chairman would to me. Yes. Yanko chairman. The Otiasia no on Tiasia are fine. Otiasia so are fine. One Tiasia so are fine. Chairman e ba pet. Chairman would to me.
I want to say, for one to me pleading with you today, it's not for you to serve me. I'm going to serve you as I have done it previously. You are going to be respected. You know, you are going to be protected. You know, we are a party. We are going to make the value, once again. So, bringing Chairman Wu to me as a national chairman means that now the party has given value to the grassroots. What people are saying outside is that, oh, MPP people, so we need we are no matter what you mean. And see, so MPP, the better now, only Madia Nas only titles, and they are not quite MPP and him. Look, before, from 1992 to 2023, the people used to say that MPP are a trans party. Immediately, we brought Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia from the north. Now, our opponent has stopped speaking. So, if you bring Chairman to me from the grassroots, grassroots chairman, the grassroots chairman, if you immediately you elect me as a grassroots chairman, these people, what they are saying that the MPP don't have the value for people who don't have titles and certificates, immediately it will stop. Because you have voted and bring their own to lead our party, to partner with Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. So Chairman Wu to me, to be a national chairman is like a twins. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia is a late. So he's a atapanyi. And the Chairman to me will be at Akakra as a national chairman to partner with them. So the grassroots are going
to me.
Am I allowed to give a standing ovation?
Yes, you are. And in fact. Chairman Bakupe. Yes. Chairman. What else to you?
I don't know to me.
I'm sorry.
Now they are not paying Dr. Mahmoud.
What didn't come away? Now, what didn't come away? Massa. The same Chairman. The moment I bet some watch change happens.
Chairman, and you also. A
form common. Of an associate from the party for the person. Why change our closure from the party? Why? What change? What's in common? What change? Open politician or Tim Commercia of a Debbie. And also a grassroots chairman. Grassroots chairman also, Obviously, so a grassroots person. Why? Torino. Oh, Massa. Chairman Torino. Come on. Chairman Torino. Come on. Grassroots. Oh, sorry. And a chairman who didn't come from for. And a chairman. Young Canocre. I didn't crave you. MPP for no, Obianca bro for us. Massa, on one of the Brofu grassroots, on one of the Brofu coding during MPP presidential primary. Massa, on one Chairman to me, the Brofu coding was okay. Grassroots chairman. No to waste about. Yeah, I'm saying. But and a quo dear, Obia on your can, a quo dear, and Dr. And I want to start and a party with you. So one go school when you're later, you have uncle.
yemfa wonko wa stand Boache Japan so
Mumfa yemra.
Enyo no nkwa na
Yeba. The best no be adwuma.
Eye ne nkomo na wodi tori
no. Yeba.
Tori ne
the best be adwuma.
Tori ne ashase. Ene grassroots dey nkomo dada. Problem be no.
The best no. Yeba. Best no be adwuma.
Problem be no ho.
Ye de buo ni nidie.
Of a problem be no.
Ye de be ma delegates.
Se chama untumi edi nkomo ene all can brofo ohun bra obre. So of a tea.
Brofo elite omote ase.
Of a tea.
Hey, Maestro. Ni pa elite.
Elite. What are the Premier College? Premier College in your corner.
No, didi ya no so say so pepepe.
Sometimes they cast a politician.
Atapeni.
So who dim komo bi na no bi etwe who said that chim e ba be how.
Ade.
On one of the Kojina simpie so during NPP presidential primaries dim komo say yemfo obi on te brofum be di okendini ewo e kan say NPP amanyo konim na sam pempen so no so po obi o te brofo okom bebe bi dim Kofi. All the days I'm
Kofi na asem o kan obo a
meba
ye ti kro twen ye ti kro ma
osabajina simpie so no
twen Kofi
enam so onim say amanfo de sa asem no
e be ti shedi no Ghana ha ye ti ye kope mampani ya ye pani obekọ America eni Donald Trump akodi nkomo mampani obekọ France ukodi nkomo UN General Assembly ni amama mpani kwan so onkasa odetare na why eti Ghana mampani dia
ofana no Trump China no China friend no ka brofo
onu ni kuro mu kasa Ghana mo se English
ye kan brofo of amenya show say Ukraine president menya show
no me mo anka brofo makasa
ye de
omo no mo pre no
untimi nko UN General Assembly na ankasa okokatwi wo ho official language brofo
of when na komo to man ko bekatwi
o say
when na ka MPP to man
na de no wani abri
of mani abri
say obi ade a mo yenko ya ni mu
sam komo no
sam komo no say munya hu ni papa de a mo yenko ya ni
na no okodi ye no na no do all shall say campaign national chairman afu hu say there be some no kokan
David
o shall say odi sam komo na amanfo de
general say dun katia nam ya o ye campaign oni omo kankasa omo tiase sa na chairman be
sa na so ngono so tiase sa atam na MPP presidential primaries
the presidential president there
official different from
say president there offer official say no official obi enim say Kennedy Japan to brofo
na
Kennedy
hey yeni
offer na omumie no omukọ akensi na ehwa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia
nipa
5 no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ene Kennedy na eyom tipa obi eni ofa na so mo yekoto aba
da bi ya tu wie ya na yehu di
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia di first Kennedy Japan di second one second omumie no pa na omo yom
ene de na obi eni
omumie no so ene no omo farm days
anokwa na waka kire mse se kan ti brofo
ofa me so me ofa men kan be so what brofo pa
anani otobrofo dia ka no no asem na ne
supporters no omo supporters
ana second team ka brofo
Baumia
ana omo se Kennedy team ka
na parliament
na okomra se bedwam dia na no ka na brofo
ofa nkoma bi
asa akutia ni nura na afasa wo ye
ano be won wa boy amane
akutia ni nura
say akutia ofa we nya akutia asem ne ye ka da say akutia kra say ni nura sa nkoma no okodi ye okobo akutia
o se president
Kennedy o hide Japan
uko UN na ye ka brofo ho entimi enyu obia brofo ne mfa
ofa Kennedy akwa brochira akwa ye
ene yese nye Kennedy asem na ne ye
kwa adwuma ye adwuma ke du be so chem se
Kennedy o tan nyina be be fi
o shase lawyer atachi ya shase kan sa asem se Kennedy nti brofo
za
ena penifo ni bi shase kan se Kennedy nti brofo
ye ne atachi ye ni nkomo bia
ofa chama unsu so di san komo di bi o se omo wo ye po bi a odi MPP ni mo te brofo
o amu obi edi
ofo bo ni din
o se hwan
ofa obo di
hwan ya no o se hwan
obo Kennedy din
sa ye nte ye se o ma ye video no why
enu ntina na ano nbe kase o shase a o call rounds a o ye grassroots no oduru no hu se da bi sa asem no ko kan ye no during MPP primaries no e was so kan asem bi
ya di si ha na akwa we said the iron
samre no
ya sa no osa ne sen ya obechia ne pa osa ya sa ne sen ya obechia ne pa
El Chairman.
Chairman.
The grassroots chairman.
Ade ba ko a the pan say Torino mood.
Oh, Masa, Mr. Mama next video no why?
Torino mood.
Aha, Mama next video no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawi am come obi. And am pesa o chira adwen ho. Mr. Fa
Ye ma o kwan se be ye djuma. Ejuma no want man ye. Ye ma o kwan se be ye djuma. Ejuma no want man ye. Obi a be ye djuma yi na se se o tena abonten se ye ma o kwan ye djuma no bi. Mengin de se Ghana for be penisa.
So some view I.
Obi a be ye ma o kwan se be ye djuma. Ejuma no want man ye. Obi a be ye djuma yi na se se o tena abonten se ye ma o kwan ye djuma no bi. Mengin de se Ghana for be penisa.
Okay. Okay video yi. Okay video. Okay. Time na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Prese yemane mra bio no. Na Dr. Mahmoud Baumi adi nkomo yi. Say ya ma wakonwa bi watena so. Amfa. Ya yi wakogina bonten. Afi na ase. Yes ama mra bio. Na no ba be yede. Anope bisa o. Dr. Mahmoud Baumi also person be yede.
Ofasene on na edi akunya no.
Aha sa. Na ho ya me
na onu nyitere.
Na ya me a.
Na etiri.
Ana ya fia.
Ofasene etiri na nado dan kwakufu ado.
Aza. Ana sa na be ka kire se na memu nyina Dr. Mahmoud Baumi a.
Ofasene on na etiri. Ye get pre say edi nkomo a.
Draw there.
Ye be ka na nado dan kwakufu ado administration. Ye mka Dr. Mahmoud Baumi administration.
Eza. Ene de mo yi na film.
Oh ofa. Ye obi enyi obi enfrim.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumi na nam ne so. Emma MPP ba ben mu no. They say come mu no mo yi na film.
If I say fourth republic first president, J. John Rawlings. The first term on aka, second term on John Evans Atamos offer. What is Obi Kase John Evans Atamos administration 1996 to 2000. There be Yaka J. John Rawlings. Kofo Aliu Mahama. Yaka Kofo Yanka Aliu Mahama. The same way 2009 to middle of 2016 mo kakano yeka John Evans Atamos from 2016 ebano ni abo 2012 kakano from 2016 from how no back 2016 ni abo of say me ka asem cho say yewura no ono no de no enyo no na yi3 ono ye supporting or vice president
nchiremu amode be ma video ni no
say no afei na MPP delegate ato abade ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumi a etomato abade ama no eno ono pese o che ne policies aso no ba na so yede akunya ne money 2020 and obetimi aye no it video we dey
oba no or the economics na e ba na or the delegate
eno dey say o sha so odi nkomo na e be hu bebi o free ba ono a be sha so odi nkomo na ono a hu bebi na Ghana for na atibi say economics and say
agro no onyinam
and you see so ojinemu a or supporting so what I say I as a coach ni assistant coach mitem bia the main coach we di duma no na assistant coach na supporting no Dr. Mahmoud Baumi no vice president ye be kan na nado dan kwakufu administration ye mbo Baumi adin
the afi no oba
jo a fresh boy onye fresh onimu bi dada but then
say kosi kwada nkoda say afi no oba
afi no be president
na say wo san huru so yi
afi no be kan president
enjoy a fresh boy
okay mate say no nkomo na
onyi ntumu ana
me dey onye fresh because onimu dada
no onye fresh dey wo san be den
ofa say na me catch us say bana wo ban we no oba as ono na ebe he
enjoy a fresh boy.
Fresher.
Nanya fe no oba.
Often oba.
Enjoy a fresh boy.
Oba biem, bana oba no.
Oba bio.
Na so ba ko no supporter.
Enjoy fe no oba.
Afe no na ba as a fresher.
Ono ba as a president.
Onya continue.
Enjoy a fresh boy.
Yeah, okay, mate.
Na ba me a fresh boy how?
Ha me.
Thank you.
Ha me.
Ba dress esi so. Opia utim se be ma na apie.
Ba me dey we nice.
Enjoy a fresh boy. Afe no.
Nine enhu sa na
o ba. Ni afe no oba fresh boy. Or a guy, fresh boy.
Or a guy.
Afe no.
Former president Obote is that. Dr. Mahmoud Baum.
Hello.
Former president of table.
Hello. What's it there?
Former president, vice president of table tennis. And no crown son of your so backhand.
Na at the table tennis also penna. Oh boy in yana.
Oh, if I say pen for no massa. Say me say me so pen so backhand. Ball left and right. Beside amateur.
You best have to wait. Yeah, line so. But Kojo, Mwada Roma, Dr. Mahmoud Baum Yankomo Dio say on the wa maso obe pamo MPDano, my hoka crani ni hun common line so why? Sana sem. If ya ote.
Aye.
O se ya dia OBU bia. Na sem no kan mujidi.
Oh, fire no credit.
Mujidi.
Man ka say no kra na me se ujidi.
Aye no kra for
David say no kra na nya no kra ye nkomo foforo. But asam no ujidi.
Offer me gidi ye no kra so.
Okay. Hey, I no pay there.
Continue to say and do. I don't see any factions amongst us. I only see the MPP. I don't see a Kennedy Japan faction. I don't see a Brian Champon faction. I don't see an Eritrean faction. We are all one together. And so I want to promise you that I will not be in any situation where I'm going to push for the removal of any MP because they didn't support me. I will never do that. I will continue to say and do. I don't see any factions amongst us. We have finished the period of introspection. We must now position ourselves credibly as a party preparing to govern from 7th January 2029. From this session onward, every word we speak must answer one question in the mind of the ordinary Ghanaian. Can I trust the NPP to run the country?
Right, enti Afia asep no kan no ujidi.
Oh, mi jidi se we say no. Eye kasa empeni kasa na Dr. Mahmoud Baum ya aka no. Ena se wo ye campaign na wo kasa wo kan enko. Campaign ni si na abato ne ba wiye so a kasa wo kan enko. Ye campaign dia obi ya timi toto ayampia. But say ye to abani wi a campaign bia ni a kire biem. Afei enkomo a efre kire bani nyina eyenkabo mu ni asomdue. Enti wakasa se de sese pani a wo ye kandini da amanyoko te se MPP ano oka. Wasesesei factionalism bia ni ba bia. Enya Kennedy nkrofo nie, enya Brian Champon nkrofo nie, enya Adutwum nkrofo nie, ene omo aka. Nemom eye NPP. Ne kwan so a eno no. Enti de sese wo mo ye ho adwuma ene se nkabo mu no emu ba yire na wo mo de asomdue nkakra akwa wo mo nim towards 2028. Enti me de na asem no a wo kan ye no me bo na baso se wakasa saa ama obi ahunu sese wo kra wo te akire no aye wadwen se me de me ye ba me boy me ya ho asemasi boy me ya asemasi girl. Enti wo ba ya niema bi a edem toto ye beba MPP mu a wankasa to hufo. He said nipa no a wodi mu anim no. O say ye nyina ye ya amanyokuo baako NPP. Enti na nkire se MPB anta na chi bra na opre flag bearership position no a. Nkire se MP ni nya MPP ni bi mu. Wo ye MPP ni. Tinye ono na akwaye esumasi adwuma ama saa MP kro no. Wo mo yi no na mpo kro esumasi adwuma nso ye a Ghana fo na beto aba no. Nti adwuma hunu ena ni obeye na dwene so obeye Ghana for to aba no no mo say omo mpani pa no de a ena wasem ena ebi so a primaries no a omo ebekọ no so delegate na bekasa ti delegate a MPP mu nyina eye Baumia boys ana say Baumia girls enti wakasa se pani saa so na sese eba
Kofi ofa o crowd o say asem ne no kore
o ofa say no kore
ofa na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia kan
o e no kore
and the no na Afia kan wakasa se flag bearer
no kore and ofa
na ujidi
mejidi o say right from dano moto aba no 31st January no and I'm betting na haka say baby MPP edru no omoto aba no a lot of people be etimi as step on the tools of others Into was say Sambi no more the sign money in a ton chain. So working in Japan fashion. So Dr. Mahmoud Baumia fashion, so Dr. Yawedichun fashion, Dr. Bray Champion fashion, Fadina in ton chain. Namun Kambo, Namun build the party no from the scratch. Namun making sure say Sain Kuku na Mudi in 2024 election no. Will be to me Yabiaka and now meet me winning in 2028 because of that 2028 election it is obvious. See John Dramani Mahama. As we speak right now, on the country say or that intention is also running for the third term. And that means say NDC be a new flag bearer, and then Dr. Mahmoud Baumia also a flag bearer for the NPP. And so when you homework here, likely say NPP bet me winning 2028 no, very high.
But who tear for? Who tear for?
Nini no offer. Nini no.
I just want to know
in Kabum offer. I just MP issue no. And your Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
In case Dr. Baumia, Mr. Why offer? No.
I just MP issue no. The issue between a Jusu MP and the chairman over there. The constituency chairman no. And na aboni tirimu pose. A free say a tuaba that year 9. John Kumewu you know. Chairman wanted his candidate to come and lead the NPP party. And now ono believe say nkrofo bi na de kwabna e bae kwabna boate bae. Na ono one for the candidate number I de kwabna boate abande ono kwabna boate eni nhia right from the until two abadi kwabna boate no. The constituency chairman and kwabna boate omani nhia da. And always be an was a third force eba settle issues between the constituency chairman and honorable Kwabna Boateng. What I say until Sir Kwabna Boateng declare say he will go and then focus on Kennedy Japan. Say Kennedy Japan the bit a flag bearer because on who say Kennedy Japan he bit a flag bearer. Constituency chairman yet to Kromwa did we hear say constituency chairman up pledging Niyama to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. No. Or no one called Baumia come. Or no one called Kennedy Japan come.
Uji party mano. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say me ombe jinedi.
Of ombe jinedi.
So was on tower BH.
On tower BH.
To move beyond call for mum fanidin.
Debbie on tower BH.
On castle 2 MPB.
On tower BH. Better offer.
Bet say.
Assembly say the moment I know as a flag bearer. Or better say the din etata near maybe one. I was so about no be claim the different.
What can we hear now? Also, we did no. On Sana Casa be.
Of Sana make say the moment or better. I know what it say. Say yes, Synchrophobia say or no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Shenkophobia. And I said you moody to 2 amount for be from person offer. Now a who here. Say at this opportunity now when you know I was so clear the floor. So no habit. So it's a perfect opportunity. The also just is the problem between a Jesu MP and the constituency chairman.
All right. Yanko phone lines as well. If you have BB or Yanko line as well. Okay. The Abuja for Yenim Como, Yenaman Penny Nim Como, and one year they are 2 anymore. Chairman
Clark.
Of a patch.
Let's all come to 020-633-4646 020-633-4747. Yes, I give you my Hannah.
Elena Torino. Torino.
I showed you. Chairman Marco Peck.
What do you do?
You oh, my head watch your jack, and you won't. 2 p.m. You didn't come on of pay.
But you're so many. Number show where there.
You are near her for.
May they be here, me. Bravo, you did be here. I'm afraid there was a baba, Chairman Nanakwesi Augustus. Still Chairman maintain, only KM Mayor, Honorable King Zuba, 2 p.m. Make sure man of pay. Namiya kwenye shia His Excellency Goodluck Obama, John Dramani Trump, Kwame Abibio Mahama, Papa Medike Abonabaso. No man can say, Papa, Wama Omaimu, aye, I say there. As a MPP for who crack for Bibian day, Enshim, as I omo Tasentase, Omoma Samsonum Biacusia, Omama Samsonum Biacusia, Nakwajoy, Medisadi to President Mahama, ye best. Your security services no, and then your police for no. Yes, you want cophobia from visible police as a BBC. Mestre, me beto mo mpani say omunya visible no munya invisible no because eno anka accident bi yes wo baby say no mo tete baby na moto bi twam no mo de go ni so menua ye besire ye me akonya isi o mpani asasem no me de beto nanim say police no mo tete tetem omunyi o mani so ogina traffic ro kura na nipa ni betwam a kwadwom se nipa no obisuro say o ye dey o twam ye besire no munya tete no. Medase.
Yanko Kumbungu constituency. Fatal.
Hello, senior. Me pacho, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho, Madam Wase. Me fa kwenye Islamica incoming national chairman. Chairman want to me, chairman bakope.
Thank you.
Mecha, I honorable Frank Kobla, another prayer. I know what Mr. Chris Ewa Mason Quanta, incoming communication director. Asama mudia fi enim no emra yewra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomia odi atembia tuja asama okaye ne nyina le ye no preu won say senior me no betima ye adwuma abra me di odi koye didi kurampo abra won nim ho hwi enti etomre bia obi na no kasa asri nanka ye me depa won say teacher kurampo obetimi ni Dr. Mahmoud Bomia to teacher kurampo abra odi ko pla sam koma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ana se yewura John Dramani Mahama on se penyemfo no etom radio mu hu na amaniye pa enti o kasa asani die bi de me hu se woni bia wo enti misre Ghana fo on se nyema efa edi si die enye ne mapapa ne mbom Ghana fo ye na eto ye kala TV e kwa akoto kunkunti aya na wacha mi papa lawyer na obirbo ahembi da wase
me da se anope yanko so ame magazine Simon
boss
ma yintie wa no pay
me da se pa e ma wache adu swami magazine no pay se de wa bodin no me so manya wa fidie kakaze die pa menchia me ya me champion chama na kwasi chama obi aboa na menchia ona bofin na ba chamfo regional secretary now na anope me ne Ghana for mapa na ekasa se de wo so ne Ghana for mapa na ekasa nya wo na ka won kwa ka oman emo de minwe kasa ko ye bebia oman mudiduru ye muma oman yi eye west ye dollar no e ko suru ma ye siri no eye basa enne woni pakura ya menu kasa yi ukuta sidia utimi de to de wo pe enne uko kejetia na ufurika nyamwami MPP fo na se drabe fo so mo ye de mo pa lord fe ya tete so patwa mudiduru 90 siri ana 110 siri enne Sapa Trukuna up performer be 65 something they come. Umpe mu pede. Abro mu tam na yese de yese to opening na maybe my masambe ye no ye kasa no Bible ka Romans 6 verse 1. Was ye ntra dumrumu adumenti ye mabone no so na anu ye ne ye dedi uye penyi uya kwala wo ma wo kasa enwonte ye ndwunu ye man no ho enye kasa twitwe na edi MPP bebe power. Mumpo juma bone ye mu ye no eso akatwa na mbaje 2028.
Medase boatin wo boshen bemena
Ojo, good morning.
Good morning.
Yabisa de Juma Papa Obama Ghana because a free boshen. Da edi Ghana ofa ko besrawo udru adankwa me a na wo sra police station fa left a kwan na fa ko kosi coupon sunyan me road no yes Dr. Amwako hene any highways fools urban roads for yes
enye kra
and yes something for mo na omonya sa kwan mo tesa elu kwan nye kra na ma beko ma asem so eye MPP party no na pe ma fa ko nyo sam eye buka me ka mi atante regional chairman for MPP na ye MPP party no CCM.
Oh, Kafra. Usika sa. Wasimsa. Oh. Kafra. Oba ye no bedi nkomo. Messages wo hana.
Offer messages ne.
Messages wo hana. And when you agi say.
Offer say I don't play no. On many agi.
Alert na ba on.
Over Daybreak. Adaroma. Abanka. Ja.
Yeah, can messages in my way.
Offer way free coach Afrane Was it? It's time for all factions in the MPP to unite.
But your man call woman Simra. Jabari.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
But Jamal and Meduadu, man. I mean, Papa, Professor Joshua Alabi. I mean, Regina Chama, Chaman and Equity. I mean, incoming regional secretary. Professor Bacham. Na anopoinso na yantia Ghana fuina yan trauma being say the security no oma emunya din because no na me chitin sembi say MPP deputy organizer youth deputy organizer can sembi say omo be ma o man ay ungovernable omo be insult I resort omo crop omo ma so dey o man oh enema do ha to the bia ya na ehia power no bia ehia so dey o man ye ehia power say yampa mese o man do you a politician now you watching because of the opposition to you name of the tia o man ya na enya fine ana MPP so mo sa record no say o position mo taye name bone fa tia o man ke be sro man pin say o kan na enya say o mo fa na trata o eye asema o mo aye tia o man papa ye ka ro na sami hu ne isi ye ono president Mahama 2015 2017 hu ne isi ye ga ankwa na eja etumi shi market ejisa na jonkwa na ehie anajo na obi eda ewo fie no na eja na ehie market nke etu ni o mo opposition ne ma bona o mutumi ye tia o man ke be sro man pin say ama o mo fa na say wa kan na tra koka do mo hwe no mo ye security ni ye se be ya mo bo man ho ba e betumi ko MPP ni dia na na ka ya man police ni ba ko no odi na ti be bi o be ko dia ko mi obi o mo opposition mo hu ba ye kan chiro man se o man na president Mahama so ba so bi si o man enne amanfo bi o na agenda 111 agenda he pa ko so wonko wi e no kro obewie o man pe na kata ka o te ne ba be tie mu be 35 mo ba tena so 4 years so ana mo start ye mo start 4 years man ti na wie ba ko na mo ja hokko ye to be about 1 year 6 months o person for 1 year 6 months and 5 months and for year agenda 11 ni na enye sa na ye no o di tu egu akwa no ni so be wie mo be start sa ka na se wati ho mo ja ho na perisi ho mo ja ho na formality ho mo ja ho na mo mo sa
all right
mo wie na makwa
yeah that's anope yenko boase Ozu hello Ozu
good morning okay pacho the nation can say if you are no a police corner or more ba council mo hada ba fondo do o kuma council but you will feel what the eco kuma say police will the council discuss especially the one about who do how much means we na discuss on fear the packet who do the can say who Kitana on back on the same thing the SM we be men police mo head do mo head too much on my good feeling was one fear the packet and the embassy and so on like that every first can that fine mutu force mutu put mutu mo bi ta kwa so krede so be discuss kan mo buy and I don't want this kan so mo on embassy mun kan bi me pa ne aka for bre mun kan bi me sama
all right yeah that's it anope rehusamu also man doso do
for so man doso
omu nyina so oje appreciation
yes
na omu se den omu ayamaye
omu boye ho ban
police for no den omu so omu ayamaye a de bia omu je appreciation
o ba se
ahomachi me be ba ku share with you o so me na tell so na me easy no na to driver no for obi gate is o mi pie it is even go mas mi
sir can messages in my head you go here the man of pay
offer coach Afrani said it's time for all factions in the MPP to unite as the man of peace Dr. Mahmoud
mame nko kwawu asakraka bono hene na yene ni nkomo anopay beme na
ofa
mientie we
yo ofa ndamasipa ya sa akonya hede amanyi nye bunu ni die na nye aduma ya kwawu asaka St. Paul's APHS in fact manya akonya ose into nkara edema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se on twene ni enhwe akyerɛkyerɛ ko ko ha ye ya him adan eyako debiri nso o kope dana asema na beka kyerɛ nse wo yi teacher ni ana wo yi nesi nti bebi sa no se wo yi ni ba ko a asɛm a bɛka no sɛ nursefoɔ ne atikyafoɔ wotene fie a hontu ntɛm nti sɛ no mbɛsɛ ɔmbisa sɛ ɛsɛ no tene fie mu atu yɛtu a yɛngyae adwuma yi anaasɛ deɛ nti aban nsrɛ bɛ paa bɛmhwɛ atikyafoɔ ɛda bere na yɛbrɛ papapapa kɔw dan ɛyɛ ha bebree nso no atema a bɛka ne sɛ bɛde ama ayifoɔ isagyira bɛde abɛma ndahɔhoɔ na atikyafoɔ yɛtumi kyinaa yɛni baabi na yɛsɛ yɛkɔ the next town akɔhan dan na baabi a yɛyɛ adwuma no anapa daba biara yɛfa kaa ne nyinaa no so no sika ni hɔ risk involve no so no ɛyɛhu nti no ɔfa yɛnim sɛ fuka bi a ɔyɛ mpaa nti anapa yi mama no yɛdi
meda ase anɔpa yi kasa no ɔkae no ɛyɛ bono ana ɔka bono okay nti kwawu hɔ a ɛyɛ ne Abubakar Sadiq ni nkɔmmɔ Abubakar hello Sadiq Sadiq
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hey.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
The message you are here. Your brother said, driver phone, I see police on it, no. But would have any beer police election, Japanese beer police election, and none in your baby, name might be brilliant. And it's only a maybe only only amount so our kind of one. But only maybe also police intervention. It is only amount so now corner police are show. You see any dodge in Namunia way for it, you know. Driver for us, why are the mass police for us to me? And when you call through for driver for now, why are the police for us to me? And I was saying, Yakubo Shram.
Omana Dominic Kesiwa, and so your bantman here, Injaba. Injaba. You, Kofi, young Queen and Injaba on Tianka. No, so near the Bantama house.
Greetings to Kwame Prempeh, incoming national organizer for the NPP. We a coach Afrani Obwase ND Nediaba Emil Smith on Facebook. I say good morning for the Aba Ladi Chastity. I say good morning and on also Eddie Aba Ewo Ahanom Opoku Justice. As a good morning, my big family, Fachet TV, and a KMA Mayuba 2 p.m. Asante Mampo. And so Edin Commander said, looking at Ghanaians now really shows Ghanaians are in a good condition because of the good governance. God bless His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Long live Ghana, long live NDC. Greetings to Honorable Asari Mediapo.
Achuma Mim. Stone. Hello, Stone. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Penina ba awon ye de.
Adumu.
Yo, we de anopai manya kwenye de mame mfa kwenye na mentia me mame, Madam Sally. Charity me channel pa ipa. Na we de me say de mo mo kan say atuma ngwa beje ha no mo no na mpese me kan bi kakra. Efa delegate for o makwa form so. Mesre as a eshenko bitimi say omo form so makofa no omo de be bibie tie maame no mesre mu form wa wonim say maame no wontimi ne nya adwuma ana say wontimi ne yura ba o me nya adwuma no form so makofa menko say wo kwakoye yi o na fi atwa ngo beja say ne yeni agro wa o omo mayo ma adwin say omo de maame ne be form no afi ye no be chayam so apa because any penny abre all
right, yeah, that's it. Okay, young cosa him Pakwasi
Jamina Su.
Young Casa.
Musho in America, Shuni fine fire, very good.
Yeah,
I'm
that
a
was
TV station or buying che. Na yina yeshepa mo bom hombodin.
Yeah, that
But the
was
me person me can say Ghana for ye kasa wo. Ye kasa bebre kasa ye kasa no. Akwete say eno na ma ye man no ntumi ntumpon no. Like yen fan say aban bi ba na say ye ka ye bonichi kakra. Eno no ohun kwan ya obefa so no watoto no ma bi. I say wutwa kwan na so wetitia na so bi gine etsi na so otia o say wo kwan na wutwa no etia wutumi tene no. Nti ye stress Ghana for ye kasa na ye kasa no. Amoma yentu ye bo ase ne ye kasa na ye hwe ye mpanyimfo no na wo ntum wonye ne mapapa bi so emfa man.
Yeah, that's the anopay. Yanko Bunri, Mr. Techi.
Hello, Ofagoju.
Yes, sir.
Yepacho, the kakra beka na say yikrum ebra road Bunri. Say amafo bansara ha bibia mu ehon mo mu mfra buchireba ene ade. Yeso ye kwan na nye antwa road. Ye kwan nye tiesre abanjo ni mehwe kakra e we bra kwa abre.
Okay. Yeah, that's anopay.
And I'm the principal, a police one also there. A friend do my job for no credit or more come. Or what taking maybe should catch a
Yeah, that's it. Yamfa do chat way. Injraba or Bantama? Injraba, what you cafe?
Me pacha me mama jumo.
Ejuma damwase.
Ready sham na juma pa mu yabwa asantima ne Ghana mai.
Na me ne hene.
Ofa ade ba ko ne se tame ho ma Ghana intu pon yan kase timamfo no ene ye politicians no. Because one say the bibiara abin bi bay se enye na timamni ko kan na ne yonko timamni aka che ne se odi pam pen atanga da shi pan se we party A na party B. Na da no problem. Tie sa na ama abana ote so no mpuno. Sa de na wo ye ne nyina nkofo kana nkofo support no. Na aga ne se wo dom ta machiti ne me mfa de obi abekam. Yesi se me ya na me ye. Se be bo ase mo ano omo ncheke. Etinama ama no ye bre. Especially you today you ye bre. Je vais compare du makura na se bi obi mo se bi o party na party bi ko o me ye mfa. Esu ni wa na adwuma na ka o baba ye no uni badwuma ne ye o. Now, there's a party A and a party B into your foul. The amount of man, the pay politics, it be everything, it be the politics. It is a cabin to me up, yeah, just son, no man. Ama, ye brain, we said, your man, the actual say, a boy more man couldn't be man, and Kababwa, at the point 7 ton chaya. This only I had dinner and
Oh. Okay, Kafra. Manju.
I find you on WhatsApp in your way for Kwamina acidity. I have watching so I say good morning. What significant impact or role does the NDC 10 students or program play? And is more vital than NDC communicated, especially serial callers and testers. Serial callers played a crucial role during 2024 election. Now that the NDC party has secured political power, have they neglected their party communicators? If care is not taken, we will boycott all the party activities. Big regards to National Serial Callers Association of NDC, NASCA, and also the
NDC form one there.
In some way.
Come on, I had to tell you. And then when you boom,
of our Ottawa was a good morning. For the first time in Ahafo history, Honorable Collins Dauda, Ahafo Regional Minister, and Honorable Charity Gardner, MC, teamed up with Ahafo RISEC to combat the fight against illegal mining. It's a step in the right direction. Kudos. Big regards to Owusu Nkrumah Ababio, incoming Ahafo Regional Chairman for NDC offer on WhatsApp.
Right. Abusiafo anope ye di nkomo enche ye be kona won wen na ye won awoda no ye ne won adi awoda no. Kofi within the NDC flag bearership conversation, have you seen Professor Joshua Alabidin?
There be Mijante.
Nidin.
Oyinete.
Sala bi de dada nyina no wa grow.
So he's always been a part of it.
I know the minimum bet I feel we dey na.
Party for is a party for
Omra.
Joshua Labi. Oh, okay.
Se na omo review Mahama Nintino. Edu ba bi na se omo gogo niemem. Mahama so ba ye wanya na sa. Wa ye yi kakra fine. Nti se Mahama mabie mu dia then ekwan ni mu da homa prof.
Omzo omrana.
But of in the way, many grassroots ni bin so ya adwen.
Sir.
Yes, because free 2016 ba na wo picture nim. Say wo share obi o free NDC flag bearership mo betimi ahyemu directly na eji so ala bi na obi abonidi. Nti ono no or that charisma or that kind of aura no to be a flag bearer. Only if say grassroots no betimi ato aba no e de amana eno ne problem no. But see here ka say the offer. The way in it all call rounds, all call tall. It make sure some the grassroots be doing come Air Johnson is even kitia. The chairman mosquito. It's a bad thing. At to force and so on.
Sena speaker so wa bro no muti. One day he said the African con dem say
okay. Yeah, so
na catch on go man to make you no go come matter mo.
Samo.
Na we dey.
Profo pe ano akasa pa. Enfa.
Masa, ade ni nyina.
Man Torino. Torino ye tawachi. Ba ejuma no.
Temano.
Fa oko ase wa the base na. Voice ni na Torino. Torino ye no.
One tame.
I'm so Torino.
Torino.
Offer.
Anytime I want to.
Offer Torino.
Edino kra sheki. Time I want to me.
One friend Torino.
But church akon ne guy name Torino.
Na say we go so ala.
There be did you know Torino.
Time I want to me.
So.
Want to me.
Oh say abusia akonya ta say dey no sa. What is obi to body bi den.
Edi me.
Afoko. Chairman Paul Afoko.
No so onye bad.
Fine gentleman.
Paul Afoko serious you raise you have you.
Offer enye bad.
Fine gentleman.
The MPP abedru no.
I still want
to be able to rescue MPP. Now I ensure some sort of discipline na MPP.
Are chairman want to me.
MPP enye discipline.
Oh, offer. They say obetime ensure some sort of discipline.
And I'm say discipline ni party ni man.
Offer Kaakyire. Yeah, way. Say baby MPP adru no.
Me show do nkomo.
Discipline no.
Do nkomo.
Yes.
Kasama ho.
Na chama want to be here adwuma.
One.
Justin Kojo here adwuma. Na Dr. Mahmoud Baomi aso here adwuma. They are discipline baby.
Offer omo here adwuma.
Masa.
Eno ntino mu hia boache jakon. So obeboa ama Dr. Mahmoud Baomi the dream. So baba ye president. Edi ama oman Ghana no etimi abema. Eye boache jakon e bitima ye se adwuma no.
Chama want
boache ejako aka Torino.
Na they say
na 10 gram mona. Ya the 10 gram mona di chairman.
Na why not that?
Say ade.
Hey, opposition pa moyeti a chairman want to me dey anya o. As a producer baby aso ye you know.
Baby ababedru no.
Want to me.
Torino. Torino.
Want to me.
Unti say di na efie bo no.
Chairman one.
Torino.
Atapenyi ni atakakra.
What you say?
No.
Atapenyi.
Elite any grassroots. Atapenyi.
Parent no.
MPP mu no ye ni obi a ye atapenyi atakakra. Se flagbere bi ye atapenyi na structure na bi atakakra. Offer there be
Osofu abroad.
Yeah, there be offer.
Osofu abroad.
Yes, and the political party. The moment as our comment in the banner, that means favoritism do baby.
Favoritism
offer. Favoritism do baby. Offer.
Comment.
Favoritism do baby. Atapenyi any atakakra send
in the context
we are talking about obi obeye adwuma sa atapenyi na atakakra.
Na ye ba ya abro ni edi ye.
There.
Efibra ya som asanti. Adwuma so a ya wa asante asam
adwuma so a wa ya wa asante no Torino so share say wo ye adwuma wo MP.
Torino no hwan a ewia mu sakaya na.
Boache Jakon share say o ye adwuma wo MPP mu no. Na yemu bi. Na say ono a chama wo.
Say na mudidi na mana.
Me nya sure say offer.
Dada nyina ka Boache Jakon
offer o le go nyina. O le go nyina edian na e kan say the friend no.
Ayo.
Torino edian na the friend no.
The guy camera ni na.
And I'm so happy my Boache Jakon Torino.
Obi afa ntro so me ya ho. Abusafo ya da ya ho aba na afi. Won wen na wa woda na ye no abomu adi a woda no. Fache television Daybreak jumadi so and awe. Ninu akuma no o atebubu anope yema wa woda pa na yensre osuru nhira ene adom emfa ema Stella amo safo anope nyame nhira na omana dom enye kese ewo so special birthday going out to you family ni nyina wish you the best of the day sana anope justice ejepoku Justice Ejepoku ene eyewa woda. So we wish you the best of the day. Onyame onhira na omanadom enye kesewa also. It's also a birthday greetings to Mrs. Sarah Kudia. Mrs. Sarah Kudia, I wish you the best of everything. We if o papa ehod nana yaw ekuokon. Nana yaw ekuokon. No pay Oma awodapa. Okay, so utumfo asing hene. Happy birthday going out to you. Yekoye ni mwa no pay na I'm sure we are done with the birthdays, right? Okay. Ti abushafo na ye mo awoda no say ya ma odin a oda so awa ya akoma so onyame onhira na omana dom enye kese wo so. There are a number of issues we are coming up this morning. CDD4 edin komo almost an saying wo hwa no ate se yesi ya so bi pan mu ya de no akogina ba bi yesi kwan a wafa so adi ne nkomo no emfa nti yebedi hu nkomo anopai na afi Dr. Mahmoud Bawomi ansem a on the New Patriotic Party minority membership ni di ene no so yebedi hu nkomo ye basisi a Ghana fan into my preference. He said that I'm a canon. Yeah, I film the announce so dear aka home. And penny for trans, you know, on my Ghana and come Franco to a champon or a training or Spiritan University or a member of the NDC communication team. I don't pay me who Nache, the former MC for the Swami Municipal Maxwell of Usubuache, member of the New Patriotic Party. As always, Emmanuel Butcher Senior, a lecturer, USTEP, one na dane da waboaye na Ghana nkomo no yedi na yedi ne yempani for memamu ache memamu akwa abanso. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edi nkomo a wone ne party for Asia MPs no. In fact na nkomo bebre no wone won edi yen check akra emamo na muntie Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
My reflection, there are 4 key things that I want you to have at the top of your minds as you return to the house tomorrow. First, we are no longer healing. We are preparing to govern. We have finished the period of introspection. We must now position ourselves credibly as a party preparing to govern from 7th January 2029. From this session onward, every word we speak must answer one question in the mind of the ordinary Ghanaian. Can I trust the MPP to run the country again? That is the question we must answer. Positions we take on matters that come before the House, the alternative businesses, the alternative business we bring to the floor, the private members' bills we choose to introduce, our comments to the press, and what we participate in, abstain from, or even boycott must all be guided by one objective: convincing the people of Ghana that they can trust us to do a better job than the NDC and move this country in the direction that ensures growth while safeguarding our country for future generations. This means that our viewpoint on issues and policy must be built on strategy, careful research, and well-crafted messages before we walk into the chamber. I will be directly involved in supporting you achieve this. The entire party is also building a strong architecture to support you through the sector committees, so we can sing from the same hymn sheet and act with a coordinated strategy at every point in time. We must always project this posture, that we are a party preparing to govern. This will send a strong message and well-meaning message to the people of Ghana and emphasize our belief that it is only the MPP that can move this nation on a glorious path and not just propping our economy. We need to remind Ghanaians that we are the party who introduced the National Health Insurance Scheme, the school feeding program, the free senior high school policy, the youth employment program, to mention a few. Honorable members, second, we must hold the government to account for its promises and claims. The NDC made many claims while in opposition. There were things they complained about, and there were things they promised. We must be clinical in holding them to account on all these. We cannot wait for them to bring government business before we hold them accountable. Through questions, statements, and motions, we need to bring business from our side that holds the NDC accountable for its past claims
and this must be persistent. To this end, my office is preparing schedules of various claims. I want us to work with our allies and well-meaning Ghanaians, whether CSOs or the media, to raise and amplify these issues week by week. That is how we will gradually wear down their goodwill, expose the gap between promise and delivery, and begin to win back the confidence of Ghanaians well before their primaries in 2028. Let's offer the MPP Honorable members. Here is what we would have done. Let us reserve walkouts and boycotts for the gravest of matters. Ghanaians must see us every day as the superior side on substantive ideas to improve the lives of our people. My office and the party are on standby to clarify alternative propositions so that you can commit to them on the floor. Let us also be strategic in choosing our battles. Not every issue requires the same instrument. Some matters require urgent questions. Some require statements. Some require motions. Some require committee insistence. Some require private members' bills. Some require media coordination. And some require us to take the conversation directly to the people. The important thing is that every action must be part of a larger strategy, not an isolated reaction. I want this caucus to be known as a serious, prepared, and patriotic opposition. Tough, but not reckless. Firm, but not disorderly. Principled, but not bitter. And always ready to put Ghana first. This is how we win back trust. Honorable members. Third, we have to defend the MPP record robustly. Our record in government must not be left for our opponents to define. The NDC will seek through repetition and agenda setting to tell a story about our time in office that serves their politics rather than the truth. But we know what we did. We know the lives that we touched. We know the foundations that we laid. And so we must speak with clarity, with confidence, and with discipline by reasserting.
Right. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Koma and Ra, on the members of parliament for the minority. I don't know. Ima?
Over.
Has he set a tone for a progressive campaign, issue-based campaign?
Well, medasi mincha panel miniomesia, and I think say honorable former MC of Swami, and Ranam ewo programs.
Oh, okay.
And when say Sisiano ye tie no a boom. Quite recently, so I think they essentially yes, that's essentially yeah. Now points now. I want to put it in some categories.
Okay.
One, the flag bearer of MPP, of is now in the helm of affairs. And you say, I want you, the minority caucus, this caucus, and you say, me catch them say na me. He's establishing his authority. One thing a man for a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Hone say, or you'll be I to say always be no. What bad from one, people dictate the pace for. But this time around, I think say the campaign or more managing no wants him to be portrayed as if now he's now in the helm of affairs. Again, in some or kind, or my who say, Sisiano. A MPP, they are now government in waiting. na omoye government in waiting enema e wo so omoya e be kire Ghana for say ni say enti no once they hand them power no they will be able to govern. Omaye who say now they should now come together. I mean those times are not ye can say enkabom ni honum sisi ade enkabom aba. But with that one no, I have a problem with it. Ninti ameka sa say Kwanya Ofaswa obey a leader of the MPP. No? There were a lot of hinges here and there. One, processes are yenim from the MPP time. They say delegate eto aba ema a certain leader, not be a flag bearer. In the subsequent ones, no. Polling station executive, constituency executive, regional executive, national executive. Sankro for now, omoko election. Now after sa election, no, yet me asen jinaso ato the new leader. Meaning say, in quote, technically no, omwa delegate to Abama flag bearer or call for election down no. And yes, our delegates now esan to Aba emma near all call. A friend is saying election enemy. But a Kamia say that caliber of delegates na tuma no sanko for no na tuma no a friend is saying all be. That shows say we have a lot of members in the MPP they were not happy. And you know, on the grounds of obey a leader no, there are a lot of disgruntled members are asumje in honor. And on that point, no, it will go a long way. That one, we have to establish it. Until once you have benefited from that angle, no, and one edidimwa ama MPs nenso no ebi mu ache. We realize that prior to omo election, no, bare 66 of the MPs no Ekotanechi. Others no man kotanechi no. It means that those people were not in favor of Nyana Air Person. And omoto abani wiye no. Those people no still are not seeing in quotes the wisdom in what actually transpired. And you know, Kamia ye say Sankrofo no are not in alignment with near other majority of the minority caucus no ayen. And that is what that is why ama ono ababontia oka say e was say omo forge together. Na sa forge na oma ye wie de. For me, I see say sa forge na omo kan bom no omo nwie. So it is better say they go to the ground, and by virtue of MPs ni ebi etiom no say every MP is representing a constituency. And by extension of that constituency, there are a lot of members in that constituency. In the treasures, that division, eba from Emma division ye kesiye wasiye. Inti se sa kasa na all come in it practicality ni se betumi aye adwuma. I believe say they should start addressing that one. Se asemono adanse ni ho a yetwa bi ni ade aye adanse. Say no crepa say omaba together. Yetu abani no. What is say can ohine Japan wedding common.
Maintaining candy.
And as a result of Sadian, what is our movement been a person? The base movement. What is our movement? If a no press oma common bomua all share say Parliament minority caucus nenso e become ho aboma and those very things are happen on grounds no and ka ye hu ni sa. And for me, I believe say they coming out of it no to say enka bom no aba no me hu ni sa. And no me a little advice ni say they should go back to their roots and make sure say division na ewo honom etumi ayeden efiri honom. By so doing no enyo ono no beka kire say sisi ano they are together. the system, the Ghanaian people themselves will see, say, indeed, MPP are now together.
Now, he raises other issues with Parliament, conduct. He mentions the issue about boycotts. He's asking for superior argument and evidence. There were conversation. A new face of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, for me, naturally, I think I enjoyed his conversation. Ushe and someone all canon. We have transcended from election time to actual work. Sisi ayeka say MPs, a minority caucus no. Barely, yemfan say sa regime way, ometwa half. Enti san semuna ebia enkomona e course wo no. E kire say eniema no mo ye etwa mu no, o ma anye ni yi ana. Boycotter, omo boycott issues on the floor of parliament no, o ma anye ni yi ana. Questions are raised on the floor of parliament no. So raise cogent questions are members, private members bill are emanated from them no. So not any substance are for me sesia ankomono at nano de no mo ye no. Half of regime, this regime, no. We are in 1 year, 7 months. I can't. So half echo. Inti Sanya mana omoye so ebia flag bearer Felice omanye ni ye dia. Ene one hwe Ghana for so be hwe no so because ade 100 na se watwa mu 50 na after na 50 oba be sesa. The likelihood say 50 na aka no unya ni nyina so no. E wo ho. But for me, I feel say the minority, they've done well. The MPs, no. There are a lot of hitches here and there. But for their conduct in parliament, a lot of them, I feel say, enona amagana, yejina baby yejina.
My last one, and son, Mako Frank, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia raises an issue of impartiality. Onye na dwen say or support to be. And now, wamiye obi every ho. Sana Sam, do you believe his word?
There is a saying, say, "Odo wanu donyara ebinya den." Enwo. Near saying it no. Emma ye hu say ade no saneti ana senye saneti. We are here, and ye hu say abna awo ejeso MP. Background interview. Other isolated MPs are man supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Omunina aka say omun crowd per se you two omade so. These are the real actions happening. Police station about one or more to me. Man supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Omu yi omo free system nim to make sure say other people who were outside who are aligned with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia are coming on board. Send ye by virtue of that no. Sankrofona na beto
evidence.
Sankrofona na beto sa abang. And upon that no, ena ama sa member of parliament can say sa niyama ya ekoso no ye ne nje kamia ye say flag bearer ni influence no ha omo man support no. Enti say flag bearer can san nsem no a. For me, I want to see the action on ground.
Right. Frank, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia posturing, no? Does it give us a new breath of engagement? You be who are parliament from the minority side, that there should be evidence-based, they should provide superior argument. Sana. Na Obia MPP ni. Is he excited? Say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia din komo you din right.
That's Kojo. The first time I'm in Obusia, I've been listening to you. You're a very wonderful and then productive journalist.
That's it.
Yeah. Mammy Fan Chairman and Akosi Augustus, regional chairman of the NDC, which I will not pay. Obia will be a
nation.
Yeah, and Fama, and Fama, what is it? And Fama, Brakojo, you see, Dr. Baumia has not demonstrated that indeed he is the leader of the NPP. And for that matter, he will bring some sort of unity to the NPP political party. Honestly.
Samu.
Yeah. You see, name some walk cano in one breath, you know, or can't in some sabi on in the surface, bring the party together. But his real actions, Nyoma or war yankas, so people attribute those actions to him. No? And divided the party, no, across board. Even the menu SIT, just so DC or just so, ABC or Mampong. So I say, the fact that we our uncle supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawomiano means that you are entirely not part of it, what his scheme of things. And for that matter, you need to be booted out. That is what is going on. Maxwell would disagree, but that is entirely what is going on. So I say, in any case, his election to become what the flag bearer of the NPP party, the Mijidi said, and Ukraine did not augur well for the party. A lot of machinations were done. Yeni to Ghana has so you follow elections. MPP anytime they want to elect their flag bearer, no, bottom up approach. They started from I think the polling stations to the constituencies, regions, national, and then the flag bearer. Then, because he was bent on becoming the flag bearer of the party, the register at the year the 2023 primaries, the election, that was the same register they used. And so what was expected? Maxwell Abutre. We are the baby be minimum. That was. Did you conduct any registration before you did the 2024 primaries? There was no registration done. So, by virtue of the evidence, I don't know what did the old register done a year. A friend is saying that 2024 primaries. And you know, it was expected. I said, obey with it. Look around me that we are Kaakyire Japan. Me done as because he worked hard. Because the same register, now this time around, to me, the Jumani ye. Imagination be on my year. Kofa or and a champion. Just that account areas, you know.
You will not be fair to Brian.
It was an orchestration by the Baumia camp.
You will not be fair to Brian.
I'm being fair to him. Orchestration almost say
the camp yes say na onene ho.
No onene ho. Yeah, you know baby asan money in every buy. Baumia camp just to what block the account votes no Kennedy Japan be no. So for me, they all some work can say the MP should be on their feet, they should resist some arrest in Ajadi. Yanti Krom has say Ura Bronye Kasa gu Ura Kennedy who think can some the woman oh bra wada Roma so Mami flow. No. That mean my job mission. If you have any what do you call it, divergent way here, you among Wakonya now so that.
Okay, to us.
Wada Roma. Yenya bra na abronye di Kennedy Japan atam kan sem fe ni masam de kire no senka wo obi a we good leader and answer so we good leader you could have called abronye to order.
We would come into that discussion.
Yes, sending in account in the run up to the elections as the flag bearer and you may see that is why I'm telling himself he's not the right person to tell the MPs no sir register whatever is happening because in your realm now we are about to about the amount. They call you in your favor. You did not speak about it. And then I would want to register those different actions. If indeed, a person will bring the unity to the party, not say who is as a leader, yeah. But
is it not refreshing to hear that a flag bearer of a party meeting the members of parliament? What country say they should move away from walkouts? They should engage. They should have evidence-based discussion. They must demand for evidence and contractual nema.
Well, we have evidence. a kyerɛ sɛ wo in your case no wa anya saa deɛ no ɛna wo to be on the onye you have that moral right in a right up to your elections as the flag bearer no and you may see you know were you able to stand on your feet to tell them to no yama will be a fair competition now oh Maxwell that be manya sa we are sa na so onye wa me na me tell nchem nim do ye unkasa wunim dia wo ye wunim dia wo ye me nu ye kasa wo say the same thing jai so in a run up to your election as to become the flag bearer no those things were occurring and if indeed now wo pepper your party no say unity be badia na nka wo say ogina because as at that time still you were the leader of the party though near into so about the flag bearer but now you hear 2024 elections now what our leader party na do call a friend say contest indeed you were regarded as the leader of the party and you maybe na sisi na entwa ye bia no you could have just cautioned them so no memo fast on your money ma yema obia a fair playing ground ye nyina ye contest do be win won win do be a friend say do be lose or lose ye nyina ye te ha owura Canada Japan kan so indeed there omkofo ye medidi atam ni nyina no wo ba o sha chiri. Why? Because someone on church rap, no, you guys should put a stop to what you're doing. But these people did never, and this one never did those things. So I say, and for me, he is not the right person to tell the caucus, the minority caucus, say, Munye. Well, what time they do, and want to me, and the question those people said, Domu and Mwa, the party, no unity, you know, the friend is saying, Omunchaso. And the issue about unity, you know, energy, or they can say, and come and he should channel this energy to the grassroots where they would ensure proper what unity. And then as I said, put the form anymore. Then you are as run out, not saying I said, I piece on so I say, build the unity now, person party from the grassroots.
Is it not good to hear?
O
party leader saying say on suma obiara so on kofom emfa din enkosesa obiara is for the unity of the party.
You should demonstrate it. You shouldn't just say it. You should demonstrate it. How? Enkofo de wodin sabe wo de ohukafo nyina yire enam grassroots wo yes anyoma.
You first wa be kan say onye bibia sa nti say o tibia na wa resist it.
We are machinations na we are damage na we have na obeka kire won say o de wonka ho. Damage na you try esrana gu forma we have na obeka kire say enyo na asoma ye. Ade mu ya damage na bi. Hwe so de say odwo so. We de say mampo. Ai kofuru bia ne nkokọ no hwe de asisi ho. Afu ya do praso we na obeka kire say enyo na asoma ho. Ni wa de ne si.
Joma ye adwuma na eso mo ye na wi.
Ya we no mo ye bi o mo machinations so mo ye no mo ye bi o ma kan no gu forma wi de bi. Afi na begina ha ka kire say afi de. O de opa minua no for watoto fom na tie nsem a MPs na ye boti a wo no tie nsem mo beka manpo man ba kwa press conference here apicom se ho anwo o dwa nsem left right center o hwe chiri so nti de o ba ba ye no krokro de dwon adanko da de o ye adwuma na ofom ho wi na o begina so aka sanye menam yo ye eno na bekoti a wo no I bet you MPP will lose 2028 honestly speaking they mo ye now we thought that you people were coming together become so formidable such that in 2028 we be a very keen contest. But the more you there,
a flag bearer, we put the committees together, we share the MPs, on.
In the formation of the committees in the ground, some people were sidelined. People and people might actually say no for committees here form you ground. It's to the benefit of some people and it's go against some people. And until almost my form again. In your answer, the basis for so I am form movement on the day. So Baumia, Dr. Baumia is a unifier. I don't think he can unite this party. The disintegration and asset in NPP, no. I don't think Dr. Baumia is the right person to unite the party. The fragmentations, you see a form of Trinity, NPP, UP, the base, Trinity, and on the brain Ghana is here. It's 38% in ammonia in the crown. I doubt
41 and 38%.
Every day, 38.2. And no. I wouldn't. There be the first declaration now is in here. Saying don't do that. There be first declaration is here. Or Mamo say, and I said
the official figure that MPP got was 41. If you choose not to see, that's fine. But I get 38.
There is
What you radio, man, yes, sir.
May you be.
We a teacher.
May you be. But what was the figure you see declared?
The EC declared 41.
No, not the gazetted figure. Oh,
we should work with the gazetted one.
I've not chanced on the gazetted one.
Maxwell, so you've listened around the table. Now, I'm sure if you leader no ekasawie no monya feedback SSS munya. Is it the new MPP, the new Dr. Bawumia leadership and nra ihu ye nana?
Kojo mame no ase na me nchia ya hwefo nyina. Na me mo abaso. Station fufuro de ba mprempren me hu ne say ya fufuro bi.
Sa
because
ya das.
The way mutumrika no Inkodi afide na mo san bebre hu.
Oh, yeah boy hu wode.
Na studio house here neat pa, high pa. Na me sure say won na wo driving your money because Kojo see much.
Kakra.
See much. I believe say with wait, you know, it will drive everybody here. They make up and say minuanum or maka omunsem. But ebi wo hono ma I leave them to their own opinion because obi are entitled to his opinion. But the view of Honomonso, I expect them not to dwell on speculations, especially with their backgrounds as lecturers. What I say?
No,
yes, I have to. There
will be an opportunity.
Especially with what he said. Why when him say there is a gazetted figure? Okay, leave that to a pedestrian argument. And ya wo no say obabe keka sansem we. Abra wonim say percentage ni 41.7. Ebio omo ka say NPP did the same album and a koto aba. That is why I'm saying say sometimes ya checks kakra sansem we yenka. Previously album ni koto ye. Na former constituency executives N2B they were added across the country. Former constituency executives from the inception of NPP. All them a patch. Bepim the last time I near to about Omotia Singina. Ekokoto abanibi. Former members of parliament, former parliamentary candidates, Enyina Kotubi. Former MMDCs from a free Mesantina and the NPP Nyina Kotubi. Why the catcher say the same album? Does that make the album the same? Kojo? Does it make the album the same?
No.
What you say? Yeah, expanded the Biaka home. Etimu Obian can jam say, the album we kotoe. Instead, say, it wasn't case son only did the same thing as our Kwakotua Mabaumia. Ebio Kojo. Adia Bako Musa who says, Ebin see that this is the first time I hear Baumiantia. If you don't know the history of NPP, I was say, and say, because under President Kufuor, ABC near the Bahrain in 2000 election. So this is not the first time ABC. The NPP pay you to me. A kwanya yen be fa so e be to me you know. Say won kan ye ho a enya wasem de di NDC na ye campaign. What you say? Yen ye say a strategy ye hu ni say de cop power e be boa ye ni. What has that got to do with you? To you, say mo ni say ye moye ho modern e be cause you defeater. Montras na mo say ana me was we den kan ni say mama. Montras na mo say. But for us, I've said time without number. Several times I've repeated. So decision be anyone national executives not taking in recent times are more important than the decisions here being early primaries, presidential primaries. Decision be anyone or ma taking. Unim say Samre, unim say anki yenyi your flag bearer. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in what capacity na go dey address MPs. Say what setting a tone. Say kwan we na me pese ye fa so. In what capacity na nkwade be kwa koshia test confor enre ya ye koshia wo mo no. Say ye address test confor am o sa training no. Kwade wo dem pa che.
That's right.
In what capacity na nkwade be ko UK akwa address party for e wo no mo no. Enka samre nke yenye ya. Enka obeye den ko yesese no ka oye a presidential candidate hopeful. But party in our wisdom, and in any case, he was not even the leader of the party. To the primaries, no, it was Chairman Buti. Because the national chairman is not active now, no. Or no, our first vice chairman, no, and they take you over. Me assign your constitution. So the national chairman becomes the leader of the party. Tina make us sometimes, and say, only be one of my anymore. Mommy, young dance here back on the sapa. Kojo, the other one I may say cancer na maba and send me na maba ba omi ansem na oka no. You say you so MP. Is politics. So the last time we call primaries me boa. Me lusui. Me go ba omi apa. I'm a staunch member of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Me MP any Baumia afa. Eti fane say me dantem me botum mahema ho den na honhom ne ka kyerem se mensa amra primaries ni bia Kojo you sure say Baumia betima ka kyerem se nzifo just because Baumia a flag bearer nti na say bi mumie nka no krenche ye ho Baumia nim kwan ya me fa so raise his card the first time e de call contest no ena me ko bi o ahwan na se me ko Baumia ho na akwa diska let's not trivialize some of these things, creating the impression as if say Baumia is at the center and controlling every party member.
But you've made a comment, make clarification.
Yes.
You are saying, say, the sitting member of parliament for the Swami constituency, and yet.
Oh, he knows. Who in the constituency doesn't know?
That one, yeah, supporter of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
That.
Even say.
Yes.
How?
How saying? Now, you drive pen what in the fufuobo. I'm walking about intimidation. And I'm able to say, I'm a no worker. Now, in fact, I openly declared for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. On radio, everywhere. I was part of his campaign team. What is a member of parliament? No, I'm asking you.
Some man, it may not necessarily
be. And your forces will be a baby Baumia Jew. What do you say? I did Baumia one and Yansan in a winning manner. Party no, and Rantian, I do begin a Baumia. Brian Champon, Kennedy or Hine Japan, Kwabneja Japan, Ora Duchum, Omunina Safata near to Abamu ye. It is a party needed could do a mumu be a chair. Nipakro one young from so. But me de young fatu one woman whom say, yes, about me, and Yako too. Just when the panakacha when I was on show, and I made me the young fatum was say, see, as some Mahami bottoms and me a contester. Do you think about me abetima ka James Minyama nipa no wo ho no? What I'm asking you? What you say? On timinka. Same way mo ka ejoso de. Ese osu say ye omo ye machination. What is going on wo swame? Ye mo bi ne yem pese de beba na ye tietia so. What did they make an say? There was certain polling stations bi kura o ho no ma. Ebi mo fa kira be ade. But they are so other areas in Crawford, injunction, and Yemi and your master said it shouldn't come out. Just because I don't want to say much about it, but you see, say yeah, can't yeah. And the son because a man mobile miafa. I should do that to the member of parliament, and I'm a boy. I want support about me. But rather the reverse is happening. But because the empress did the babu on Tintino. Yakaya no atum ewo ho enti mo bia fa nkwahye baabi se na abrantie ya o ajusu yi lawyer yi wan kwedi Baumia nchi achinti ena obi etata no as individuals, as politicians, obi ha won interest ena obi ha won aspirations. So if there is an individual ewo ajusu na wono no one agenda na wo prosecute ya sabi ewo say MP ni so de na yina yi. No, so yeah, whatever it takes to make sure say or no so by winning the primaries. And more be fan kwasha adumni adan. Na Baumia na nkasa no kra na to ne so aba. Sabi Baumia kwato aba onya 90%. Onya 100%. Say Baumia was our control na. Ana na Baumia nya 100%.
Ito mo ye dem ye.
Me ba jo Kojo na me ba je.
That's right.
Eti mo mi enyan sa argument na nkrofo edidi Kennedy ohine Japan atem. Ene so uzu bempa hwa na di ba omi atem chen ne so uzu bempa. Hwa na di ba omi atem e chen ne so uzu bempa. Chairman Sabons yesi Kennedy ohine Japan topic up tundra amano. Abra chairman Sakra onyusu tundra da. All because for supporting Baomi right hand man tino. Ye can some man I say watoka amano and why ungrateful to the man. Na me catch NDC for se munyi ya mama nsira kwetia. Me who President Mahama kra okọ ne contest. Every day ye thank you to one chesa de ase dun ketiachi. President Mahama wo no call the election every day you know. Thank you to kra one chesa. Nanka wo hu owura Julius Debra. Mrikense si wotu kra no wotu. Wo kense se wo no wo ko. Mpacha wati ase. Ti me catch o se wunyini ya mensra kwatia. Ya de ya wie ya de o. Now we know our flag bearer. And your flag bearer so set it tone no for all of us to follow. Was say MPs no only the first line as because your opposition no. Omo conduct o mhuye. Okay? In fact, move beyond baby and also make sure say they prepare your home at the aba power. Sabi enra bi muye bia. ABI wasn't guided. Probably there was no leader. I will call it shots. It be by more money and a modi ye. Was say assembly a obeka bia and was say we research. And that's a same with the osanka ayaba sobo. Yanko chantro to say NDC for so long damage that we have in abesiacha. Me pa chawati ase. Yanko chantro to say the NDC for so long country. President Mahama was say what the nukura kakra na mu na mo de ntro kakra na mu. Ba umi ankasa. Wankasa ntro kakra nukura kakra. Wankasa ya ma odenchema. Sorry, kotra akakasa ya ma odenchem. Wankasa. O say yemfa nukura nya adwuma. And was say ebio NDC goodwill no. Emre no ekwa animu no. Wahunu say free ho. Enti yanka omo nsam a omo ka na enra na yanka ka Ghana for consistently no mu atrosem omo ye. Now, as a baby na NDC kan kwaju 24-hour economy. Me ba cho akosi say. Enti ebe ka aka e wo. Me ba cho what? No, it's the same thing. Ba umi message na make one say.
Okay, a 24-hour economy.
No. What say?
Ba cho mo ni nkomo.
What say? NDC atro am obedi ye no. Consistently or see a car Ghana for. Me pa cho what you say. If you have a government or catch or say page 64 of the manifesto or say Obama petrol boy is stable. No what table also. But as we speak, petrol board didn't say brand NPP what power. You say me yanka Ghana for. Diesel board didn't say brand NPP what power. You say me yanka Ghana for. Abanya was share mabuna e wo Ghana e bo. O ese Oba, what's a new women's bank in Kwane, a financial institution NDC promise? Omo promise you to know so Mobema you to know Bosia. No more baby or more friend of microcredit facility. No more the seed money of 750 million. And a ebesha a yinase. In fact, a baba pem ne kwajo omuntimi enye sa de no. Oko page 125 sa aboshe no ewo ho.
Minim whether it is the same as
it's not the same.
Last week omo kan ho asem.
Omo say no ye dey.
Omo the facility be abomzi you to know. And source for the facility. Minim whether it is the same.
Messi we no omo 2D microcredit for youth. Page 125. Almost omo the 750 million and a beba abebe that facility no. Kojo am I number 1. Women's Bank am I me ba cho what you say. Women's Bank am I and 24 hours 133 no. And adane 24-hour market. Meanwhile, omo manifesto no a free tray ekwapim tray baby enu ho no 24-hour market wo. For the uti asema meka ma go through omo manifesto no every page 1 ekwapim the last page nowhere in their manifesto na 24-hour market wo. 8133 na mo share Ghana for bono. Ya be kwaso aka e wo mo. Amanka so mbe automatic postings. Same way issue based campaign no. Ye media tron to omzu. Wow dia how kind. Oma meka say nurse for any teacher for mbe automatic postings. Akosi say and no near the NPP ya deba. NDC ba ekwadwo Chiramade a omatimi aye omo bosha a omatimi aye in their manifesto.
Omo aye nko konkitin.
Hello. Sa police no kra dem mpese
na Frank.
Failure. Major failure. Na me woni go 29 you amade man kokko no. Me am a poultry farmer.
Tunya bia kase ni
ho. 20 ni we na me kra me mpe. What can say? Yeah, me chance say failure. Oh. But the brain into me mpese mekum. I'm in that field. The second one now because somebody anchor farmers beba. Enu mom na so mutimi ayanke be successful. But 50 anyway any day. Oh, obi am forgetting. Engosi aga. Eye sika ya to agu. Kojo what you say? Go poultry farming is so technical. The America kosi no abanya waka kire ye say. Na na dodanko akufu ado abreso light bill board in dodo. Na what the calibrated meter meter beba. Etu ye adwuma anadwo a charges no kra beba fom. Ordinary yen no ayati ya fie mu kra light bill board. Me pacho meter ya ama. Na me kwotwa me pioto na ma anya ntwa me dua na ma ntwa. Kwotwa me pioto ka wanzam ho.
Bra ko me se uja for fact ready nyina ho.
Me pacho what ya say? Me twa me dua na ma anya ntwa. Me pioto kwa ka wanzam ho. Na light bill ya yetu adadai. Wo kro ya wo say light bill no ne board e wo ba obete so yese yate. Wo se kwan ya obefa so obete ne so ne say e ka wo ho. Nti wo introduce dum so levy. Yese nya hwe 1 gallon bia ye 4 cedis 50 pesos. Yese yate. Enu achi no na wo sa dimrika ese okay light bill no kra wo sa mitum yese yate kwadwo mi pioto aka wanzam ho anopei me betomata ade afon yedum kanea.
Say this is what we should expect going forward.
Issue based obi ankotwa ntro nto obi aso ensama making emu de ye ntro no kwadwo ka kire me enya no kra sa sachet water ne bo odin sin bra na NPP wo power. Enya no kra sa president Mahama say ya mabunu ntimi nware enne edan bo se edin se bra na akufo ado wo power. Enya no kra say school fees me ne wo ka say ne bo odin ese bra na akufo ado e wo power and NPP wo power. Enya no kra say no stress free policy no omadane nana. They say abaye post stress free because the purpose of sasika and they say, Meba anya university mu kwan. Kojo de nsam obi, obetimi atua. University no so oma admission a. Oma timeline because him say be a one apply by 3 schools. To be kra to say by 30th, one to sika na. Ube lose admission. Eti nipa bebre. Nyabote.
O na so akasa extensively.
Papa ono na cheche time wa ha.
Oh, was say
what you say? That 30th, yebe over forfeit admission. Eti ba mi bi wo be twa no ho saa wonya. NDC ma yetrimu ye de. Sadabi, sade ne empese bi besi bio. Omo ye several adverts. Maami ya okopa bosia. O se ne ba ne se na wonte. Oh, omo say NDC aban se wo ba ya nkwala ni ye be pesika ma because mu wura mu fofora na edin. O wura mu wi a student loan wo ho. Na no mu reference say student loan NDC abreso nyina na uhia two guarantors a omo ya aban adwuma na edin kura so obenya bi NPP ne be ma ni stress free a ye de Ghana card keke e grant student loan enne no stress free no ya say maame no kopa bosia na ye ntua ma na maame no obenya bi anka na ba betua ma
right ye guso a ye di nkomo Fache television Daybreak Jumadie Frank Obezo ye rebatala na.
Oh yeah, say ka obi o twa ntro Ghana ha say dia. Ene nka ko internet no so na wo boba o mi a. This no
almost mo buy niema mo kan.
Ntro be no wa mo
bobu misra wo calamity ya.
No bobo ntro no nka.
Ene ma ye buy no say yentumi nya ni nyina na.
Oso mo kan say mo be ma.
Ghana give us 4-year mandate. Ghana from my V9. 4 years no 2 years kwa yen try.
So you are conceding said you all can sanity.
We will do it. We will do it. Promises in their kind. Promises in your mind. And so, sir, you're very exhausting your time. No, you can't say yay.
So then you would not be wrong saying say as of now.
As for the promises, we made the promises.
Okay.
No two ways about it.
All right.
Yes. But as to what I say, no time Ghana for the mind, we have not exhausted that time.
Okay.
So I say. But can be say a chantro. And trouble you try. So you can't be a chantro there. Any I am one.
Near when was more chantro na entesam.
Or see, you can see Ghana for 133. And of course, we've launched 24-hour economy. Haven't we done that? We've launched 24. Oh, live program. Interrupt me.
Don't worry.
I can't flow. Just give me the time to flow. So, into 24-hour economy, as you rightly said, you're launching a 1 million Koda program. You're launching stress-free program. You're launching a benefit from these friends policy. And you know, Uber can see a try and try Women's Bank here, okay, it's in the pipeline. As I have said, we've not exhausted our time. So wait, you 8 years in a month, and someone will catch and you know, to at the end of the 8 years. You couldn't do it. One district, one dam, and a dam, one district, one dam, and a dam. Of course, that be said, I want to remind him, that statement, and say, you can't Ghana for I've already said, you just see a time to Ghana for Yabutrama. You go to Yasanioma. It's in the pipeline. There was a Yabia Nibium. So, until Ghana for your child, Ghana Nibiantro. There was a Yabia and the Yadin Sego from my Disagman. So, until and about I come home, about I come home. I could have been a co-university face last year, I said, Nisika in fine, Nadia.
Enra Mudiama.
It is better late than never.
Was that the promise?
It is better late than never.
Was that the promise?
It is better late than never. I said,
it's no more stress free.
I just not free saying. Akrabani is driving away. Akrabani is sacking from
the promise. Mamina wearing as he can go to answer the vanity fee.
Until you order the TV, if I don't want
they would have an experience.
That's it about the Ghana veteran.
Mamino or Pesika wearing Yabosi enemy. Also, Mamma Bosia Manaqua could ahead. Now,
you are rather marketing your friend is a stress-free program. So
your final point?
My final point is that we are on course. The NDC as a government, we are on course.
Which sector?
In society, and I'm saying. I had to Ghana for any Mubiano. We are on course.
Be specific. And can I say,
Mr. 24-hour economy, I launched 24-hour economy.
Who can't go on?
1 million program. Yes, what do I say? Don't do this. So what do I say? Stress-free program, and Corona benefiting a lot. CD are stabilizing relatively. Fuel prices until Russia, Israel is going to Korea. Fuel prices.
So, is it true, sir? Fuel prices is a board then change.
Oh, it's true.
MPP time.
In NPP time, so because I would enable to as at the time they were about leaving office in there. Then I will admit, say board was so as a
wow.
Oh yes, 14.6 now. Later
14.99.
40.6. Maybe I'm Toby.
President Mahama used Shell. And one year the standard.
In this year, COVID time now economy inflation that 54 in the now a little of super 23 Ghana cedis. So I know they want to be kind of but we are still working, and Mijidi said we will bring the price down for Ghanaians to appreciate. Say indeed we are working. Others in free power. And we will work towards a fuel price in a better form, not Ghana for a benefit.
All right. Ima?
Yes. For me, I'll always be consistent. And with what I say, time will always elevate me from any bad comment. Say the basis. Pulling a friend saying,
are you responding to me?
No, Nyameka now
will different.
Mimika said, Sir, a friend said, register medical to a bank.
It was the same thing.
It was the same thing. I mean, what and Common Koye said. Nyomade to a banner in 2023. Nipani womi 203,000. Nyomade to a banner in 2025 was 211,000. The difference was 8,000. In terms of percentage, it's 3%. And see, the facts must still remain, sir. Sir, document register normally to a bank. No, yes, I register. There were only add-ons. And those add-ons
doesn't make it the same register.
Those add-ons they were insignificant.
3%.
3%, 8,000.
Okay. So the difference in the conversation is that yes, some of the big can for you.
It was insignificant. I mean, it would not influence anything.
Okay. So he only wanted
then
to
let me
emphasize
also give you the reasons why the statistics, because for me, my background is always mathematics. Me undergraduate maths, my master's maths. Point I make can say those 8,000 now would they become the fundamentals near you at everywhere and say sa executive we executive we eto aba a leader next time enyo mo neto sa aba no you run it down the basis nankasa yes sano police station yes your friends you register for man for contest no mo contest we are sa executive na beba no up to esro ansa no makoto aba meaning say sa base nangasa yes sam but in this contest no sa base na that 203,000 that same people no normal was at 211,000 the only add-ons which of course no anko yes say yekoto aba na sa anko for no ebaye they were just add-ons and those add-ons no does not actually pull any difference in the abattoir ekotuye no. Okay. Maminka said Dr. Mahmoud Baumia first one onya 118,000. The next time onya 110,000. That means there was a difference of 8,000. It is 8,000 no brana ebeka on. Point me say Onu Lusu a margin of 8,000. Still now, he won by that 60% figure now, which last year so the same around that percentage. It points say what I'm trying to say is that the base no a man no any fair, nema conflict, Emma a friend is saying division ebemuno. It exists. It still exists.
I see.
That is
right. It's okay. The two of you, your difference is just the numbers added, then they're significant. You say that it is not the old album.
It's the old album.
One, NPP, Onkaho, number one. Number two, also I'm creating impression say top down approach. The flag bearership position, you're part of the party structure. Is he aware?
At the beginning you said sir I'm a lecturer coming from my background. Me I never said anything but me now punching holes to actually testify to you say indeed my background actually brings out facts. Who want to say siano who person who rebata tama o kasa mangasa other tama o kasa mangasa but the facts still remain. The fact will still remain.
Okay. You see, I'm a lecturers. I expect higher, more elevated argument.
I don't mind.
Wait, no. Number one. Never. Like I said, me dimu agro. Flag bearership position and party structure. Yes, because any party structure. I
was once a party structure and count.
Party executive, sir. Can you tell me, is a president here an executive of NDC?
President is different from.
Is a flag bearer an executive of the party? There were polling station executives, constituency executives, regional executives, and national executives. Now you are flag bearer no crown. By our constitution now, Baumia is not the leader of the party.
So who is your leader?
Oh, Entina may say, oh, you're a lecturer. Some of these things, go and find out.
No, who is your leader?
I never know who is your leader. On this program.
No, who is your leader?
Who our leader is. I'm not going to repeat it. Etina me say, I didn't know anymore. Don't dwell on hearsay. Now,
but you were very emphatic. Those things now. Me, I'm a flabber now. In what capacity? You know,
but that's different from whether
no. If it's not an executive, how could he have addressed?
That's different from whether he's the leader of the party.
No, if you are defining the structure,
I said the two of you, by virtue of
our profession,
status, profession. Idea way, idea was and some more find it difficult in comprehending.
Oh no, don't do this.
But what you say? No, so I'm so surprised. No, that's a fair
that one is not a fair.
No,
it's an indictment.
Because I want to catch them and say
it's an indictment. No,
if it's indictment, I'm cool with it. Wouldn't be a chance. So me mau adiena esino. Now say catch insist about executive.
But in your earlier submission you made he addressed the minority caucus because he was the leader of the party.
I didn't say that.
See, he's now the flag bearer of the party. And by that status, or opportunity to address them.
Did I say he's the leader? Did I say he is the leader?
Chancellor,
I mentioned Chairman
role play a ban of running of the university
administrative role now.
Vice Chancellor and take charge. No yet, Juma. But are you saying that Chancellor is not part of the structure of the university?
No, the point is
flag bearer. Are you saying that
Chancellor's role is ceremonial
in the functional executive agreement? The flag bearer not encounter. That's the point he wants to make, and I'm sure we all agree.
But with the structure of the entire MPP, are you saying that flag bearer on Kahun?
No. Yeah, party structure.
He's talking about almost party structure. The party structure will be different.
So the flag bearer and the party
structure. Why do we want to break a
bone? You want to we want to put it right.
No, for me. How do we define a party structure?
But within their party.
Who is the leader of the party?
One Baumia is not the leader of the party.
And so in what capacity?
Yeah, but he is the flag bearer until we all rally behind one in the equal contest. Okay. Kojo, Ebio or chancellor there. The chancellor of a university.
So I'm going to break the brass. Madame Wabas is here.
All right,
I don't know to call it hate speech or to say freedom of expression as CDD say and yamana air cosum. Omobonyo so omunyi ni se sana esese eko. So let me take it from your end because your party is in government and the minority says that Muna Mobese create problems. Am I?
Yes, I think Article 21 in the Constitution, clause 1A or something, stipulates that Obia wo akonya say obeka kasa provided say kasa no entia obi se bifa hudi. Sure. And for that matter say obi nipa bia ono no say boy titu oye a chairman of a party in the Bono region also. Dinan simply so mount a TV station of a sort. No, okay, can some company for who fear. Maybe this is a constitution cry morally. Now culturally traditional cry no permit such utterances and answers such behavior. And see, any kind afro a caution was said the way and tray a man bill in the first instance. Ukoya, no was uncle so TV, that's uncle a good nipa who film view.
What's up?
What I say? What's up with TV? As uncle, your interview. Not just you 2 for tea. So I said, you 2 for tea, so dear, you were and then you say, woman, we want. Sabi, a train a friend in Nipaso. So, say, your politics of equality, dear. Majority idea with the 90% MPP for me, sorry, even press conference. Because if my memory was serving right, time I brought yet yeah, didn't home come where a cassette GFK or one party name of the he called him, he referred him to what? The disciplinary committee. Implying say, I did an branch and 7 the bone and just so. It is why extending up will be for force. And as far as I know, prosecution is discretionary. Many Libra could you saying, and I make me idea, I ain't Bonibi, or bit Macas, oh, many I could find the better on them. But a bit meeting there could you be in the no. But the book could jam ready. Anyway, it is a Sabia, who been out the year, and I said, one cassa. Before the Koya, also was Alconiano, so also between go jam ready. Anyone. Until union MPP for sorry, I'm more press conferences I can say to the extent that you are a fenyo marking ground so annual kutia sabi the media. Maybe this enjoy ye. You know, no yet bomb who I whom more than sabi. Your fa who you say bit natural arguing after in some course of my media. No moment you said the Bay Casa will be moving. She said the Maxolaya Minu and Anope. So I did you want to? Well, I say lectures. No more lectures. No more casa. To say the Mocasa. I'm
so can I borrow 1 minute of your time? Fabia. Who passes here? I'll call a Wikipedia. Now check MPP structure. What is there? Leader. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Chairman.
Oh, yes, that
would be wrong. General Secretary. No, a leader.
Whoa.
I mean, for you to always say, I mean, these are facts.
No, I'm talking from when you go through the member. When you go to the MPP,
go to other ones. I mean, these are facts that you cannot. You cannot.
Iman, within the MPP structure, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
is not the leader.
Is not the leader.
But in what capacity?
In what capacity? As a flag bearer of the party.
No, as a flag bearer.
No, but the two of you should know the difference.
No.
How?
Unless the difficulty. Who's the leader? So what the difficulty may have?
No. You are not having any difficulty. I mean, we are speaking. Go now.
First, now call MPP. The leader becomes the flag bearer becomes the leader of the party. They say, "Omo nyen is a deal."
Daddy,
you know, a flag bearer.
Or a flag bearer. I don't know what deal for
your leader.
Or a flag bearer.
Or the leader of the party.
Anyway. So once you wrap up, let me just inform Afrefo ne yen yete ha that man no ane ho nsem bibiri aba no yamano yamano I think say abronya nya bill so it's 100,000 bill and yeah the amount
then ka so mumiem because this because ateni a odi mkrofo ama oru afanyo market kwa ho abako basa
na senya omo a oni omo wakasa tie omo nyina ne de na kokot
omo de kokot no e wo se kan yese na ho ye de panichire na yese na ho ma obi biara wa bolu timu po so obeko
are you stifling free speech?
I'm not stifling free speech.
What I'm talking about your party, not yourself.
We are not because in some o kan ye na se bi egu nipa no fi na nipa na den se bi ordinary farm na kwan so e so ordinary farm ye nyina ba ye nyina ye kire ya adwen obi anu ho a Minion Max or buy or can be when I bet you are. It's a baby hour, and I'm not a 3 stations. When I saw them, so I can set you. What should I do? Fairly. Will be so. But that's here. Will be on for uncle court, will be on more, be as well. And you say, Nipa no bachelor, no actual no compasso, and will be a fair enough. But who cassette will be then for who says some of what can be a good movie. It's no farmer Francois. So be it, Nipa work, Sakonian, so or farmer Francois.
All right. Edio to car rentals at Daroma, Edio to car rentals, say, Ube do Kumase, Ube do airport, Uhia car, now the Bedu Juma, Mawamra, now 1,490, now 1,000 MSS for the Uyina. Unya Bedu, a year now ba, a wedding now ba, a Juma meeting be an hour ba, Oba Bishia Bushia, more court trip on near there. Edio to car rentals, I already say, Obesomo. Their cars are comprehensively insured, chauffeur driven vehicles, the comfort of their vehicles, A1. Mr. Womben Airport, or children's home, close to DVLE. Did you hear and say, what do phone no ebe frewo away from you? They would come pick you at the airport and make sure say drop-offs near the nyina no obeye at the amount. Obia one Edio to car rentals e di dwuma no e wa dance die stronko. So oba na yesomwa o kwa na wo di din so anante Max na ade na say ade a mo aye bia ye didi mu kakra mo huri agina na de sem na Ghana wo bia mo bia ankasa ade
Kojo de ekoso ye anye bi
sa
ya anye bi on say makane emprepi say ma betena he yes it will freedom of speech banya asem bia na oka wetima fa ho de e betena hanom na e bia mfa ne say menimi nuan mu kra kasa abufu aba na me kasa wu mekum immediately say police for anti-cross some report me be chime because there is evidence me the man on the kind until the fact say we freedom of speech doesn't mean say we betima can do people say me san betena ha na me kan say President Mahama wasan say bia mamu fun kankan a wo bu no say bedru Monday pa na ma anyiku antuna na say police for etwen e ma me du ase ho me yapon program na ansa na o ma be fa me kra o me irresponsible because this is a threat to the security of this state, a threat to our democracy. It is one thing we have a borders on national security. Say we betimi a commission such act. Say untimi. I was a police for befani doso no check your background. So are you acting alone and now say acting with group ubina when I be one. Tansam no ewo. Kojo ya betina hanu. Makasa magu panyini bi hu ni se magu ni hu fin mayi panyini pa bi din a kire menya cho se ndisi mu sesi abebo mpanimfo mienu ana me yansa ne din ka ho
okay
wa ma me lete mfa makasa mienu mpo ono na echinchim bibia a ne din ka wa ma me lete se me mpa a che wonzem bi ho na hu ni se magu ni hu fin that is the way to go ansem no so me mpa a che. But what I said, there's no way I'm not going to apologize to them because it's a public issue and I'm firm on and still stand by Assembly American. That is the way to go because on Kasama can Assembly on do Babachim. Meaning, so I'm going to be free banner. Obakaya Captain Smart Bekan as a president of Kufuado. Etu galam say anything, but that's what I say. Good. But Captain Smart, anything. You need remand. Be an iPhone invited. Omo kwa fa no ototo na no wi ya same day omo pay information omo pay they left him. Okay, NDC for say di atrobi e make reference to guy bi anu okra placard University of Ghana student bi a okra placard UGMC hospital say e chi no. But you want follow our story now. And it's online published by several media houses. Gentlemen, after say police for chi no what happened? First lady to one or the placard that was yemie UGMC you know say and a backpack bonechi and what they call first lady so according to one was in common police for the say omunim backpack in the name number 1 and omunim say be a weapon be almost said then no they call first lady so must also the how many minutes for police station and yet then will be timidity we grab cancer and they compare what is happening now.
And so what is happening?
Mr. Gentleman need how many minutes? No one said the atro. I'm sure say what? Yes, a gentleman be ye jailing for 10 years because of say false information. That is a lie. You didn't see Ghana had that. The only person ye jailing court jailing 30 days. And no crime I had to do with Bank of Ghana issue because okay, gentleman, no speculation or the buy as a Bank of Ghana. They say what the skakwa yabema what the equivalent and no crano obakaya lawyers crano assembling form a pa judge in the radio so na judge no false information door so dodo nti opese yensa na honti allow o 30 days na nipa bebrebe so be free but they are creating the impression say 10 years that is a lie and na dey na esi me ba cho David Asando o se dum so aba nti dey Kojo. Just let's be fair here. Ni compare ni omo esi ye no anene. Enye no president dum so aba. Yakwaya President Mahama billboard. En wo si dum so aba. Na nka me na ngogoya me billboard. Me ya to aba ma me. Me ya ji dum so live ma me. Light bill ya tu mu ye de ma me. President Mahama na de na to ano. En konkoya hwan billboard say en wakwaya president billboard. En na wo cause fear and panic. Are we serious in this country? Are you saying it's a doom so abano? Yeah, taxpayers, yeah, we have no right say about criticizing a banana. And be a multi opposition, you know. Mano, and try anyone in Anamoka. Nobody did anything to you. And you say President Mahama. Odia Kodro Bibi. Ama, you say, I can't say Baba Mando. I say President Mahama and a powerful. Support LGBTQ and what draw almost to reflect that. Ni akochino. President Mahama, onye suma
but they're good conduct. So
who determines what is good and what is bad?
The Constitution.
And Rebi Abasinteli. This goes to tell almost tolerance level. Basinteli, Yaira Kokumo, Aqua draw Dr. Mahmoud Bamia Okra Preku. Me pachote say Akochi Womada. Se kremoni, se bi krebo every preku. Kremo enumunsa. Mu no bida. Mu ye intolerant. Mu ti mean stand criticism. Na ga se to aba ne mamsa mo metro na munya de mope. Me ba so kai fanti comedy.
Fano eba na wi ye.
Issues are making nyina no busa me say ensem we ye ensem a ye chi obi ana. Ensem we ye chi obi wo ho. Enti ba bi ensem ne keka ko na abronye. Yes, yes wakasa ti a judge. Ye mra nu no judge ni wotumi bia se me betena ha no pai se ma asem akọ ne ma asem nko court kodwo wo na wa asem aba na judge me hu ni se wabu attention. I have every right to criticize the judge. Nemo me criticism num no se ma no kochia na me ka se ni 3% se boa na me didi natem ana me ka se obon wa bon se ya judge ne wo mu se ma asem ma nanim to me man ho kwan so invite me na contempt chin. I don't know more exercising that right. Omo ka ora afenyo markings there. Me pa cho ora Mahama Ayarga. Okay, the circuit court asem na yeke. Ora Mahama Ayarga odidi Supreme Court nyina atem. That's what munyi nyansa. So kai sa asem. Majority leader now. The video is circulating. Odidi a whole Supreme Court asem. President Mahama was a beneficiary of Supreme Court verdict. I say judges no the bidding of NPP. Later, mutu womudin unanimous FC. Why the year baby?
All right. But that's the pay. Ima.
Over.
Is there fear in the system?
Your name said, "O check Ghana mamrem the history." 1960. I think said when you check the Act, Act 29 now, which was the criminal label law. In 2001, and now repeal it. I think the element in the criminal label law actually talks about President Wakwenya ban the organization. So Philly says organization no in some more kind no nani nje bio 138A no so ebia President Philly say obi egu ne ho fia otumi eche no saa ne mani nyina no in 2001 ena omuyi efiri hono na mra omuyi efiri hono no according to our constitution there is one portion other portion there eno de esinkete say eno de anyam film that is the section 207 and 208 eno no ekire say oman no anase omu yehu say enema na amanfo be no say obema makwanya nka me quote the verbatim say na be ya ina na betimi
I have barely 2 minutes.
Enti or say whosoever in a public place or at a public meeting uses threatening, abusive, or insulting words or behavior with intent to provoke a breach of peace, or whereby a breach of peace is likely to be occasioned, shall be guilty of misdemeanor. And you know, sa uncommon ye di same bonus will be can asem na say any felony like a swan to send ya bronye a kan any amount bebre Oliver Bakavama or money mom ke kan na
Bakavama was serious.
Those ones were misdemeanor.
No.
Mr. Those misdemeanors no. Yen treat no as a felony adia esu Oliver Bakavama or wakanse bebre, but I'm talking of the ones that are classified as misdemeanor. And with those ones no, you were kwanya ya fast wire there. ye treating no a summary proceeding and tempa na yabo ba to say in someone emfa say abronye e kan ye ntin wo chi no e de na kotum o a friend is o refer no to either police custody or BNI custody on the basis of the law and not there and yes sanity and so check the trajectory nia obetumi aka asem ni ya sometimes no or credible Manase Azure or say the previous regime of President Mahama he was tolerant amount be brave ekasaya ohuni say in fact President Mahama wa democracy edimu President Akufo-Addo time or can say niana President Akufo-Addo in quote one yet to say President Mahama but this time around on one account say he sees say near President Akufo-Addo yen a yetchin ade and the records research who could refer that from the references join news within 8 years of Akufo-Addo speech were 12 in 1 year 7 months 16 so the fact also supports say what is actually happening now and yet Kamia say that culture of silence and o check CDD in common now omudie omo kire say ade na airport no enye bio they have also seen say the Ministry of Communication sponsor bailer ebema misinformation in other ones so ya criminalizing no and sema omo kano I mean so check abronye ni other people ni omo kana on the normal scale no ade a any conscious so nanso no emra nanim na democracy na ye nyina no ye adwen se eno na ye de ye adwuma no de e wo se emra no na e wo se ye adwuma untumi nche obi now to mean and referring to police custody misdemeanor now man bail condition of 100 million that one there or say
that's how misdemeanor
arapia pa mama why
na de da
abusafo no pe ha na de esi migidi say nkomo no de ye betimi yaye baby a wo bia nso ye wo de eka ho Daybreak Jumadi wo fache television so de nti de ye kan wo de cha obi ye da we